What up, y'all? I'm sorry I'm a few minutes late. I thought I said it for 12:45, but what's up, view? What's up, view? What's up? What's up? If you're still in here, I know I was a few minutes behind, about 10 minutes late with it. Thank you so much for sharing and give me the thumbs up. There is a lot going on. I know it's late, so there may not be people coming in, but there is a lot going on. I was trying to get one more clip in, which I think I did. And then there'll be one I'll have to try to get later, or either I'll use it for another day. But I'm missing out. It's been so much going on. School shopping for the kids, for my nieces and nephews and stuff. Working. But I'm gonna be up late tonight because I have a one of my clients is in Hawaii and the time difference is crazy. So but I don't even know where to start. What have y'all been hearing? The whole sector is in shambles right now. There is so much going on. I've been trying to keep up and catch up, but look, I got my own drama over here. And it's work and it's gardening and it's life. So I didn't get to everything. But yeah, I caught up on what I could. Let me see what I saw. And if y'all know anything about it or where is the best place to go get caught up in it or on it, please let me know. Because I saw some things going on. I popped into KRNs for a little bit while I was working yesterday. Didn't get to stay but like 5 minutes. And then it looked like everything after that was up. Like the Lunchables challenge was interesting. I loved it. I thought it was so fun, and I thought everybody did an amazing job. Shout out to Trademark, JB, Miss T1000, Miss T, everybody. Look, MU, who else was up there? God, I know I'm leaving out somebody. Oh, Shakim, like, yeah, everybody did amazing. And if y'all seen, I hope y'all following Trademark. He definitely has been enjoying his victory. I went in his page today in the middle of the day. I wasn't ready. I don't know. Let me know if y'all saw the page because I was like, whoa, Trademark. You giving us only fans on on YouTube. I was like, get it then. So I saw that, but I would eat at his restaurant any day. That food looked amazing. But shout out to everybody, Daria, everybody that participated. I know at the end, I know it's been like a minute since then, but I haven't been live since. But I was just blown at the whole situation at the end. Like, of course, people look, and I feel bad because the judges definitely got a bad rap. They were getting all kind of heat the whole time. But then, MU, and look, I ain't got nothing against MU. I've been watching her as well, or when she pops into like the sector stuff. But girl, you put strawberries up in there. Like, what was the people supposed to say? Seriously, like what were the people supposed to say? Because I was definitely thrown off trying to figure out sweet and savory. But hey, what do I know? But you got to know that you did put the strawberries in there. Anyway, so let's go on to some things that I kind of came across in my own situation. And if there's something that's going on that y'all could fill me in on, I'm gonna definitely drop the link because I have seen everything from Tommy's going to San Antonio. I heard Ness is going to San Antonio. This heating uppity. I think it was Coyotes and Audio and Ness and KRN and Ness and Rico and Lemon and Talon and Ghetto and Tommy and Bertha May and Uppity and Ghetto and Heat Piece of Ness and YouTube cameras had something going on. Dragon's birthday. There was some blickies pulled out on lives, emails, lawyers, interviews, drug accusations. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to just stick to what I know because there's not been enough time to catch up on everything. But if y'all saw my shorts today, one of the things that's just been irritating me, and I haven't had time to even like put everything together, is all this whining. I don't think I'm gonna play any of that here, but I put it on my shorts. But this whining has been going on for months now, right? And it's all of these things ever since Brian told him. And the only thing when you hear these clips and stuff that happened way back when was Brian just saying, well, I'm getting to know the girl. I'm getting to know the girl. This, for some reason, is driving him crazy. And I would not say that if he wasn't still talking about it today, after everything. So I think before we even, I'll pull up some of those things as we go. But yeah, I'm trying to see where I should start. You know where we should start? before I even get into the clips, you know what's crazy that I came across? I was looking at Jay Wilson's live, right? And I saw these tiers of membership. And I was like, am I tripping? Am I tripping? Or is there really these different tiers? Now I want y'all to pay attention to these tiers before we even get to the other stuff. So look at this. This is the first tier, right? Now y'all pay attention to, you know, what's on that tier. You know what I'm saying? Hold on 1 second, y'all. That's the easy one. That's the easy one. You know what I'm saying? For what am I looking for? All right, sorry, I'm trying to put my ticker up real quick, y'all. Because I need to have this. I'm trying to put the. Grrr, it's not letting me do it. I'll put it up in a second. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. Please bear with me. I can't have that up. Okay, boom. Here it goes. I got what I need. I just want to make sure that we all know that this is a fair use. You feel me? So I don't want to have no issues because I will be showing some things and it's absolutely legal. It's so funny how people try to say that like you're stalking them when they have a YouTube channel. That is so wild. Like this is what people do. Okay, you want to be a celebrity, you want to be an actor. This is what comes with it, baby. But check out tier 1. So tier 1 of this membership, you get the members only videos, shout outs in videos, loyalty badges. This is on Jay Wilson's membership tiers. This is just a little intro before we even get in because I was baffled. We ain't even got nowhere. Level 1 gets that, right? Level 2, $7.99 a month. You get the member only videos, shout out videos, loyalty badge. It looks like the same exact thing to me. I don't know. Here's tier 1. Here's tier 2. I don't know what the green check is about. All right, so then you get on tier 3, which is $19.99, the trustee board, you get members only videos, photos and status updates, access to members only live chat, a praise and worship song concert. Let me move this little ticker off so you can see the bottom. Hold on 1 second. And ask me and it may happen, do Jesus. All right, look, we ain't even, this is crazy. Level 4, $39.99 a month. Members only video, blah, 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 blah. And you're supposed to get a praise and worship song concert, right? Y'all. Tier 5, $129.99 a month. He is trying to charge people. And you're supposed, and the only addition is ask me and it may happen. Now I looked on his members only page. There's only one thing on there. There's only one availability. There's no concerts. There's no, ask me and it may happen. There is none of that. The only videos, I'm about to drop it in right now, that are on here, on his entire members only, is this. This is the end of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 videos on there, and he's charging up to $129.99. Anyway, that is just crazy. That is just a tidbit we had to cover. But anyway, I was also checking out. I was going to come out a little earlier, but I was also checking out the live that he was just on. So it just threw me all off because I wasn't planning to have more stuff to talk about. But baby, it's more stuff to talk about. So I guess the first thing that I'll go ahead and pull up is, let's see. Oh my gosh, these tantrums. So this was another thing that happened with Brian, you know what I'm saying? And then today he also just got into it on his live with Hershey, and he kept calling her uppity. He kept stumbling all across everything. It was crazy. But let's just start with this part right here, where he not only, there's so many things to cover in this, but it's a short clip over the last couple days of him really venting and still holding on to this lie and, going into a whole tantrum about Brian. This isn't the same one that's on my shorts. I haven't put this up yet, but please pay attention to this and y'all tell me what kind of actor he is.
Verbally told me what you're about, then I'm good. And I don't have anything.
Now, mind you, every time he says you verbally told me what you were about is because he asked about Brian being over here and he was like, she's cool, I'm getting to know her. That's literally what it is. But listen.
Against you, but my mind has not changed. And there is no conversation to have. I see where we are. I see where you are, and I move on. And I'm not going to hang around people whose job is to go and pick with other people. And I'm not really interested in new friends or new content creators. I don't know the person, don't care to know the person, don't look at the person's content, don't care about the person's pedigree. Congratulations. But my thing is I see people for who they are and I move on. And again, yes, our relationship far as YouTube has changed. Number one, I don't watch your content and I don't watch you. And that's no shade. I just don't. Number two.
Now, mind you, he's talking to Brian. This is like a day ago.
That's who you team up with. And I noticed that when you all have an issue with me, you all tend to team up together. And that's fine. I don't have a problem. But that day is going to come where y'all going to fall out. And what is not important to you becomes important to you when it happens to you. So that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm really not concerned about other people, but I don't want people to come on my platform trying to frame me as this, and the third. And you said there are no friends on YouTube, so I take you at your word.
Mind you, this is Mr. 1099, Mr. No Friends on YouTube, and he is so manipulative that he is really sitting up here trying to twist the fact that Brian don't want to be bothered with him when he's screaming and hollering at him and threatening him where he goes and where he doesn't. And he literally has done all of the things that he's saying he doesn't do. Not only that, I don't know if y'all saw the clip, but he said that he has never talked about anyone's commentary on YouTube except for Tommy's. He has never retaliated. He has never done anybody wrong on here. I was like, this man has got to be on all the drugs.
I just know that there are some things that I don't do. There are certain lines that I don't cross. And when you tell me who you are, I believe you. Now, you still come over here. But our relationship, far as how we interact as actors, has changed. And
do y'all realize this man really does think that he is on television? Like he really thinks like he has a role. If you are an actor, where's the rest of your stuff? The only thing we've ever seen you act in is a National American University commercial, and that wasn't acting. That was your life that you're now trying to deny. But when have you done anything that you claim you're doing? When have you say you're a comedian? When have you done stand-up? You said that you are an actor. When have you had a role? You say that you are a musician. When have you recorded an album? You are a half starter. You never finish anything. And you are 56 fucking years old. And you got the nerve to be fussing with people that got more going on than you. And that's everybody. That's everybody. Because everybody's at least doing something, not just talking about their glory days and what they want to do and what they have, but they ain't never produced any results for. We have not seen you do anything you claim you went to all this schooling for.
It's not going to be the same. And that's not a decision I made. That's an action on your part. And I don't control you. I don't tell you where to go. I don't tell you what to do. But I do control my platform. And I do control what I will allow. And my relationship with people, even with Tommy, I know Tommy done said this, but see, this is the thing. You all hold that stuff. I don't hold that stuff. I don't know this man. I'm not romantically involved with that man.
And he says all of this while he's holding the stuff. He's been talking about this same shit for 2 months. People have come up there and told him to stop because it is a lie. He will not accept it. He will not accept it. He is still to this day talking the same bullshit. You feel me? And I'm just like, dog, like, you don't feel embarrassed yet? You not feeling a little off? And this like leads into some of the stuff that we just have to, just in this life and just in general, have to be addressed, because we should know this just when we interacting with people in our day-to-day life. But look at this. So a harem, which I feel like Brian, Tommy, Castro, we talked about this a little bit the other day, but I wanted to pull it up. All of these people, you know, are in his harem. He doesn't treat them good. He doesn't reciprocate what he expects. He doesn't celebrate them as he threw a tantrum about. He literally keeps them there to try to validate him and give him praise, because all of these people at some time had some sort of respect. A lot of them still do. But a narcissistic harem is a group of enablers, exes, and admirers who provide a narcissist with constant attention, validation, and defense, known as narcissistic supply. In the digital age, this dynamic easily expands into virtual spaces, allowing manipulators to collect and manage a network of online fans with minimal effort. Now, look how it works. Constant digital reach. The narcissist uses social media, text, and dating apps, bring the lube, to keep a rotation of people available at all times. Public ego boost. They rely on online groupies or followers, as he perceives people, not saying that anybody is, to leave flattering comments and validate their self-image publicly. The writer lives. You know what I'm saying? That's the chat. He relies on that. He needs that space. They share selective and fabricated stories with online contacts to make themselves look like the victim, turning virtual acquaintances into aggressive defenders. Low investment interaction, simple text messages, likes, or brief online chats are enough to keep virtual members hooked and supplying attention. And that is literally what this is all about. His attention, his entitlement to people, his thought that he can control what people do. And this just brings it to the hidden agendas of narcissists. They build a harem. There are these people that they never let go, whether it's, you know, romantic, whether it's work-wise, whatever, friendships, whatever. They will not let go. You are their glass menagerie, you know. And then they pretend that they help good causes, but it's always for selfish reasons, like when he donated to Brian, like when he pretends to raise money for single mothers, like when he pretends to raise money for HBCUs. All of that is absolutely made up. They just want to look good, or they may use their standing to manipulate others. He doesn't want to have kids, obviously, you know what I'm saying? But we can relate Lyric to this, you know what I'm saying? They still just want a family, but really they just want their part to tie their partner to them. Lyric. Dominate relationships. Narcissists do not want equal relationships. They want to dominate, so they aim to take as much as they can while giving back as little as possible. And then right here we have narcissist attention. They need attention so badly. It's their life's mission to source it. Once you see this, more of their behavior makes sense. And just because of that particular one, we have to hear this. This is just so insane. Like, you whine for someone to celebrate you. We're gonna listen to a little bit of this.
And we think everybody is cheering for us, and everybody ain't cheering for us. But Machiavelli had some truth, because everybody ain't happy for you. When people can't celebrate you, leave them people alone.
I don't take no high blood pressure medicine or nothing like that. I
Me
exercise.
either.
I'm
Me
trying.
either. Me either.
I'm
Thank
I'm
God.
I'm trying to lose my weight. I'm
You
trying
hear
to
that,
be.
Brian? Me either. I used to, but when I lost the weight, they was like, "You don't need to take it." It was only a month that I had to do that, but I'm like, "Oh no, I don't want that." So praise the Lord.
Well,
Ain't God good?
all I got to say is, Tommy, work on why you're miserable. You're
But you
miserable.
can't say God is good because I don't have to take it. It was only a month.
All I got to tell people is to
You you
work on
you
your.
can't celebrate with me. You
All I
can't
got to
celebrate.
tell people.
Hold on. Wait a minute. You can't celebrate with me. See, this is what I mean. Now,
All I got to tell
hold on,
people.
hold on. Let me say this to you, and then I'm gonna leave it alone.
Mm-hmm.
When you got your job and you did this, we celebrated you. When you said you were going back to
Or he called him a RoboCop every day and made fun of the job every day. It's so crazy because none of this makes sense. But just go and listen to his bitch ass.
school, we celebrated you. But I tell you that I was on stuff to help blood pressure for a month and I don't have to be on it no more. You can't celebrate me. Now, see, this is why I have a problem with you because see,
Oh
I
my
can
God.
hold on. I can celebrate you,
What?
but you seem like you can't celebrate
Pastor,
nobody
stop.
else.
Please stop, Pastor.
No,
Pastor, I'm
I'm
not falling
serious.
for it.
No,
I'm not falling
it's not
for it.
falling. It's not falling for it. I'm just putting
Mm-mm.
out facts. You
I
know,
think
when
you're
you said you were getting
overreacting
ready
and
to
you
go
shouldn't
back.
need
No, no,
my
no, no, no,
listen
no,
to
no,
what
no.
I'm asking
Listen,
you.
listen,
Go
listen,
ahead.
listen,
Okay, go ahead. Go
listen,
ahead.
listen.
People can't be happy for you. You better celebrate you, because nobody else.
Mind you, this is this morning. So the next day, this nigga is still whining about being celebrated for blood pressure medication.
will.
Now I don't have to take blood pressure medicine, even though it was for a month, and you can't celebrate me. Okay, I'm good.
Child,
It's the little things,
there are
right?
no friends on
I want you.
YouTube.
No, no, it's not. It's not.
There are no friends on YouTube.
I
You
want you
just
to
a
get what I'm saying.
1099.
No, 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 no. I want you to get what I'm saying. And
You
this
just a
is why I don't.
1099.
Hold on, Brian. This is why I don't rock with people because I'm finding out that you can celebrate people. You can wish the best for people,
Child,
but
there ain't
it's
no
something
friends on
that's in
YouTube.
them. Brian, listen to me.
Blood
You
thinners.
don't have to be
Yeah.
my, hold on, because you're not getting this. You don't have to be my friend to celebrate me.
Show pastor and when it's I
No,
don't
no, no,
I
no, no.
don't
I'm
get
gonna leave it
involved
right
with
there because
personal.
again,
This is just a
this is
show.
why I don't bother because again,
The real deal is people can't celebrate you. Baby, I'm tired of that.
Like, this is this grown ass man whining on fucking YouTube. What up, Christy? What up? What's going on? What up, Contagious Garden? And I hope you're doing good, boo. Yeah, it's insane. It's insane. So I had to bring that up with the narcissist hidden agenda and stuff because we do need to know about that. But the other part is like, why does he need to lie so much? It's so bizarre, but at the same time makes sense. But if he's so great in his mind, why does he lie? That's one thing I've never done on here. People say this and that. It don't matter if I'm on my shorts in VIP with Gucci. It don't matter if I'm in the studio with don't need to know. They still gonna be like, she's lying, she's lying, she's lying. I do not have to lie about shit. I promise you that. I promise you that. And shout out to God before everything, because he be my life coach for real. But yeah, you sitting up here acting like somebody's lying. You're the one that's lying. You have to lie every fucking day. So if narcissists are the best in their minds, why lie? To protect the illusion, the truth might expose flaws or failures that contradict their perfect image. Control perception. They need others to see them the way they want, not the way they are. Gain advantage. Lies can secure attention, admiration, or resources they might not get otherwise. And to avoid accountability, admitting mistakes would shatter their superiority facade and manipulate emotions. False stories keep people hooked, confused, or dependent. Like, it's the confusion. He wants people to be confused with his bullshit. Excuse me, y'all. And so let's go into let's see here and put this back up because we're gonna go into another video. Okay, boom. All right, boom. All right, so I hope y'all are like following me. I know I'll be all over the place. Told y'all ADHD. I am working on breaking everything up. So even if it's a long live, I'll break it up into however many topics it needs to be. I just haven't had time to do that because work, But let's see. We're gonna go into this other one. Is this a different one? Is this another tantrum he had today? Let me see.
For my stint in the
Oh yeah, we have to address this. I'm only gonna pay half of this, but I want to know if anybody can relate to this. Has he never spoken about anybody in the sector? And then we're gonna go to some new stuff.
it was all about comedy, laughter, uplift. Even when people, for my stint in the sector, it was all about comedy, laughter, uplift. Even when people came for me, I took it a different way.
but all of this is a concerted effort because somebody, I don't care how they try to be prim and proper and be business and they got this, baby, and people are just as off as Catherine, except they try to use other people.
I didn't get upset and all of that foolishness and all of that stupid stuff, you know. And I would get a kick out of people getting mad because I didn't get mad, or I would get a kick out of people allowing me to push their buttons.
They do it to their own families. So if they do it to their own families, why don't you all believe that they will do it to you? And this
Reddit.com
is
and
the
saved
thing
my
though.
life a
You
couple
have
of
never
times.
heard me diminish you trying to do something better
Well,
for yourself.
okay.
He constantly diminishes him for doing something better, whether it's a trailer, whether it's a CDL, whether it's a job, whether it's a school. He constantly, whether it's a relationship, you constantly do that. Like, who are you fooling? And look at that face. Look at that fucking face. Look at that raggedy ass face. And you think somebody worried about you? You're the one trying to figure your life out at 56 years old, which most people could still do. It's not too late. It's never too late, but not with that attitude, not with that personality, and not with this delusion of grandeur and this deliriousness that you carry everywhere. Not at all. And we're gonna pull this down because I want to play this other just because I have to play this. Now this is Yaya Mayweather, but this is what Jay Wilson reminds me of. And that you'll see in the little caption, like how you could just tell somebody a little off, like even just watching him go back and forth about how he's never done anything and he's not concerned while still whining and throwing a whole tantrum and everything like that. It gives this. Facts. You can tell when somebody off a little bit, and he is off a little bit. He just decided to be articulate. Something is very much wrong with that man. He is still running around talking about how you can celebrate people, but the moment Brian said out of pedigree, he was all up in arms. But I never did anything, and people with pedigrees don't do that. No, people with pedigrees actually do sit up there and look at a motherfucker like you and call him out every fucking time. You can't tell nobody what somebody with a pedigree does because you only pretend to have one. You only pretending. You only faking. You know what I'm saying? You offer no advice. Who could you mentor? Who could you provide any sort of advice to on how to follow a trajectory for their life? Nobody. Nobody. You can't even tell yourself because you lying to yourself. And then he even said in his video when he ran through his whole education, which I'll have to play that if I can get it together before the end of this, I will have to play it because it's not the story he told us. Now all of a sudden, while he blurting out everything, he telling the real story about how he got the one scholarship or a full ride somewhere and he left there, he didn't finish there, it didn't work out, went here and there and everywhere else trying to find his place, and then he didn't want to go to seminary and somebody gave him an application so he went. If you don't want to be involved in religion, you don't just go because somebody gives you an application and you pass it so you went. Like, what? That don't sound crazy coming out your mouth? As somebody that claims to be a man of God, to sit up there and say you didn't even want to go and somebody just gave you an application and you ended up in seminary? And then you mixed and matched all where you got this degree and that degree and all that. And what the fuck does it matter? Because what are you doing in music? What are you doing in marketing? What are you doing in any of those things? Nothing. Driving around, pretending we are your stage. That's what the fuck you doing. And it's pathetic. And it's embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? Now he just got very upset with Hershey in the chat. On his live just now as he was leaving the gym, claims he was leaving the gym. This is what he was giving Hershey. Now, he was so twisted and tongue-tied up and wrapped and all that stuff. He couldn't figure out he kept calling Hershey uppity. He was frazzled, all because they were saying that Rico had said that he was cheap and he could have gave Catherine a couple of dollars. He could have looked out for Catherine. And then he goes out into her. And that's the thing. When does he give back? Today was Catherine's birthday or yesterday. Did he, not saying that he would have sent to her, but has he ever just sent somebody a cash app for their birthday? Has he ever just been like, Hey, let me like do something nice for my ushers. Has he ever done anything? All he wants is for people to have blind loyalty to him, sit at his feet, tell him he's great, pretend they didn't see or hear what they saw and heard, and then go from there. That's what he wants. That's what he depends on. He don't depend on people remembering what you said yesterday. And then you want to call people a stalker when you have a public YouTube platform, mind you. And the content that I'm pulling is from shit you said out of your mouth or you referenced and I fact check. And you talk calling somebody a stalker. Ain't nobody at your house. You have YouTube. If you don't want nobody knowing what you say, either don't fucking say it, watch what you say, or don't have a YouTube channel. And stop threatening every other day to leave. Like, we are over it. Just the fuck go. Just go. You know what I'm saying? Like, just go, because you are obviously exploiting everything and everyone around here. This right here, did I put, oh no, I didn't pull this one up yet. So this right here is traits, which let me know if you recognize any of this. If you recognize any of these traits in him or maybe somebody else you know. What's a narcissistic personality disorder? Self-importance, fragile ego, lack of empathy, sense of entitlement, needs praise, manipulative, relationship issues, frequent envy, exploits others, and crosses boundaries. If that ain't that motherfucker. Come on now, y'all. Y'all ain't gonna sit up here and tell me this is not a textbook study. A textbook study. And this right here, when this is what he's going through right now. You all probably experienced it if you ever dated a narcissist, if you ever worked with one, if you have a parent or anybody, a sibling or anything that's a narcissist. What is a collapse? Now, this is when they freak out. You know what I'm saying? This is when this is the stage he been in for like a little over a month. But what is a narcissistic collapse? A collapse happens when a narcissist believes that someone or something is threatening their ability to maintain their superficial, inflated ego. People with narcissistic personality disorder often look down on others to maintain the positive images they hold about themselves. If their behavior is called out or challenged, their fragile self-esteem is damaged, resulting in intense reactions and abuse towards others. Baby, that is this man. You're not going to tell me that ain't this man. And probably, people you may know in your life, but I know for a fact it's that man. You know what I'm saying? That is that man. And this whole thing, I don't know why Tommy is even falling for all of this. You know what I'm saying? Pretending like he is really going to embrace him in San Antonio. Hi, baby. And watch Tommy, because I was looking at his live and he is setting up a whole bunch of stuff. He is like evil with it. Like the same thing he did with this whole scandal here with the paymaster stuff. He's planning and plotting to do it to Brian. He's planning and plotting to do it to other people. And he's always like, why are people looking at my page? And why are they talking about you? Because you over there talking about everybody. Because you over there talking shit. And then you in Jay Wilson's chat talking shit. Why you got his titty in your mouth? That's why. Because you on bullshit, acting like you all this and all that, and you all fine, and you can't wait to lick a clip again, and you missed them clicks, you this and that. You are fucking weird. And one of them times when you was cussing me out, I played it, nobody called. You was like, I'll F your baby. You done said some weird shit too. And we gonna call you out too every time. Because look, I be trying not to bring a whole lot of attention to stuff, but it is what it is. Now, this right here is when he just decided he was going to get mad at Hershey. 1 minute it's Divine. The next minute it's Island Diva. Tonight, Hershey cooked his grits asking about Rico and him being cheap.
Can I say this? I run my platform like I want to run around platform. I am no one's mother. I am no one's father. I am not anyone's legal guardian, and I don't owe anybody anything. And if I do give you something, it's because I want to. And no one requires me to give anything. No one forces me to give anything. And I give what I want to give. And that's all I need to say. So Hershey, I really don't watch him, don't really care what he has to say. And I'm telling you, so you will know that I don't care what he says. And it can be anybody else. So those are my thoughts. Girl, nobody ain't stressing what these people gotta say. Okay? I don't owe nobody nothing. Everybody has been paid in full. I have no more to give. I don't even believe that you all would sit there and entertain that foolishness. That's why I don't get. That y'all would sit there and even entertain it.
You see how he even will threaten his chat, like not to go other places, but says he doesn't control people or doesn't work like that? That's exactly how you operate.
Well, I don't care where it happened. I don't care. People need commentary. I don't owe nobody nunca.
Now watch how he lose himself. Exactly. Oh my gosh, Christy. Why does this car make that big bang sound? When I tell you, people be thinking I'm adding sound effects. It is his car. And they be thinking I'm adding sound effects to it. No. That is his unfixed vehicle that he is riding around in every day, but won't take it in to actually get it fixed. As he rides around in his same Doug Funny wardrobe with the same 5 outfits he keep rotating on us. Great question.
Uppity, why? I mean, Hershey, why you tell me about shit that I don't watch? And I hate to say that, but Uppity, I don't care. I'm not really interested in that. And do you not hear what I've been saying all of this time? Hershey, do I give a damn? Hershey, are you trying to try my patience? Are you really trying to try my patience, Hershey?
Look at him in that car looking like the devil that he is, the demon that he is, because he is full of strife. This man that said he didn't even want to go to seminary, he just passed the test and went on to the school and faked the funk. And now here he is pretending with us. This man is sitting there in Hershey. How long you gonna sit up here and be his guppy? You see how he talked to you? You must just like that. And you done talked your big shit about me too. You know what I'm saying? But look how he treats you. He gonna talk to you crazy. You must like that. You're not embarrassed. You don't stand up for yourself. You got something to say about everybody that talks shit to you except for him. Very interesting.
I'm telling you, I don't care about what's going on, girl. Stop. Go somewhere else for somebody who care about that. Hershey, I'm really not interested. I really am not. So again, I'm not. And I wish the best for them, but I'm not interested. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. Niece, I'm really not interested in that.
He ain't interested in nothing but be zoomed in, looking at the camera, trying to figure out what's next, who's saying something. You just want to react, and then you want to blame somebody and have a little platform to say you don't care when you clearly care because you cussing and you pissed. You're mad because anybody's bringing up shit. You don't want your chat to bring up shit. You want to bring it up. You want to tell them how to think. You want to tell them where to go. And it's weird people like that will go for it. Everybody's not going. You are not in charge of any fucking body. You're not. And you gonna learn one way or the other. You ain't gonna be running me out this bitch. You gonna run shit but yourself. And every other day you leaving. And we just waiting for your fat ass to get the fuck on up out of here. Talking about, oh, and today in this gym video, he's talking about he down to 170. Now, how was you at 180 when you was still on the shots and you've been eating like a pig ever since? But now you're at 170. You just lie. Stand on the scale. Put the camera on and stand on the scale and show us how you 170. You have been popping your buttons. Talking about you, I don't want a muscular build. I just want a lean, slim, muscular. You not getting none of that accomplished with them motherfucking oxtails. Now look how he did Hershey first in that last video. Now watch this. This is the same video. Now Sparkles went up there. Sparkles ain't even know what to do. She was like, Lord, I'm in the crossfire because he's still screaming at the chat. He just like to have somebody up there with him while he's screaming and not even paying attention to his guests. You screaming at people in the motherfucking chat. You still going off on Hershey. Now listen to this and how he started dogging her house. And this is the same person that said he never did anything bad to anyone. And then and then he's talking in this clip about how she said that he was gonna dox her or whatever, and he's laughing at her and saying, I don't even want to see the shit. This is just now. an hour ago, maybe. You know what I'm saying? This is his live tonight after leaving the gym.
Tommy, why you sitting there fighting with her? Oh, you just make me sick because you sit up here and fight with people and then you'll come up here and cry. Let people say what they gotta say. Who gives a damn because people bring up your name every day? Who gives a damn? They bring up my name every day. Y'all so punkish. I'm tired of y'all punks. All y'all sit here do is cry. And as long as you let that lady bother you, she gonna bother you. Man up and put your big boy drawers on. I'm so tired of y'all.
Baby, everybody boxing.
Oh my God.
Now, mind you, he is just mad about life right now. He's pissed at Brian. He's pissed at me. Now he's pissed at Tommy. Now, mind you, he's fussing at them because now Tommy and Hershey is arguing in the chat. So he fussing at Hershey and Tommy. He just taking his aggression out on whoever the fuck he can bump into. This is crazy. Like, this man is unraveling. He is crashing out, throwing these tantrums in front of our face like we don't see it. Like he doesn't look like a toddler.
God, she got her name, my name in her mouth. Okay, Ed, you act like that hoe is paying your rent. You act like she is paying payments and credit cards and stuff. What the hell is wrong with you?
That's I said, they ain't effing me, financing me, or feeding me.
Okay,
Yeah.
she got
Like
my
I said, my
name.
king mayor is trying to relax over here.
Y'all just kills me. Y'all kills me with that jump. And Hershey, you was a little messy to be bringing that man up. Because you did bring that man up, being messy. You think you slick, niece. I see you. I love you down, but you be slick. Ooh. I got a headache in my eyeball. I had a lady, she said, ooh, I got a headache in my eyeball. So anyway, yeah, I'm talking to you, Hershey. And Hershey know better. Ooh, you know better, Hershey. Sitting up here acting foolish with these people. Hershey, no, I'm just telling you, God done bless you. Chill out. Don't be coming over here with that foolery. I'm trying to be holy over here. I'm trying to live for the Lord. Okay? And here y'all come bringing that mess. Well, what you doing with him? Because he keep on saying you got his name in his mouth. So you better tell Tommy you ain't fighting with him. Because I don't think he got the memo. And Hershey, you be slick. Because you know you got a little slick mouth. And you know you be doing things. Ooh. Anyway, I just got to tell it. Yeah, Hershey house look good. She don't want to show it now. Okay, she wanted to show it when she first got it, when ketchup was all on the ceiling and shit, and you know, it was a little mold and stuff. Okay, and then she tried to say, I tried to dox a girl. She sometime it too. Oh, I'm gonna let mother do the house, and all we saw was a new painted steering wheel, recessed light, and the bathroom really looked good. And I was excited about the little shit, but now I don't want to see the. I don't want to see the shit. Okay, to be honest, because now she's trying to be cute with it. So I'm like, the hell with it.
Now, mind you, this is this man talking to his own child. He is going off on Tommy while he's going off on Hershey, while he's going off on just his feelings toward, honestly, Brian and everything else. Yes, absolutely. All of his rejects are sitting up there under him being disrespected. But the minute one of anybody else disrespects them or challenges them or asks them a question, they cussing them out. They starting rumors. They spreading lies. They talking shit. But when he does it, y'all just take the beating. Y'all let this dude beat y'all. Y'all let this motherfucker beat y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, where is that picture of my thumbnail, which I love? If I can get it up, I don't know if it'll let me do it. But like, let me see if it did. I gotta take one of these videos out. But look at this. I mean, come on. You know what I'm saying? I don't do no lie roasting. He lie roast all day. He don't like Tommy. You know what I'm saying? But he gonna sit up there and he gonna entertain them because he don't like me. And he don't like Brian. Or he loved Brian. He loved Brian. He's in love with Brian. You know what I'm saying? He just want Brian to be at his beck and call, even though he didn't disrespect that man for years. For years. Yes, and he's not funny at all. Yep. And I think he's the one running around giving everybody a closed caption and reports and all that stuff. But I got some for his ass. I got some wonderful news, but I'm gonna wait till I really, really, really figure it out and have it confirmed, and then I will share it. Yes, you do appear dumb as hell hanging with this hoe. Absolutely. While he talking shit. He just wants it. He does want Brian's opinion. It's crazy. Like, and he won't just admit it. He's obsessed with Brian. He's obsessed. That's the only reason he entertains Rose. The only reason he entertains a lot of things is to try to take Brian off. Now, mind you, this is the same motherfucker that still said this yesterday about talking about Trump. But every single time he talks about Trump, I'm like, nigga, you talking about yourself.
That man has no empathy, no sympathy. He just thinks about himself. He will throw other folk under the bus to cover his butt. And some people really like that. But it goes to show you how fallen he is.
Sorry, I was saving this one about the school, but that's crazy. Like, you are fallen. You are the fallen angel. You are amongst the fallen. You talk about people like it's not your life. This is your life. This is the way you operate. You are this person. And it's insane to me. Oh my gosh, his blouses are ridiculous. He has the worst fashion taste, but he wants to tell everybody how they after him and they want him so bad. Please, nigga, nobody wants you. Let me I'm gonna drop this link real quick because I have one more video I really wanted to show. Well, it's really two, but I definitely want to show this one because the thing about this is that let me know, y'all let me know, drop down on your fake account, whatever you need to answer this question. But let me know if you hear anything in this clip that sounds a little off. And please, y'all, hit that like if you can. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't subscribed, please give me a subscription. Or if you don't, that's fine. Stay in the clouds. But I do appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I don't ask for nothing. I don't need nobody money. You know what I'm saying? Just holler at me with a little like or something. You know what I'm saying? But this I want you all to listen to and tell me if you all feel like any of this sounds differently than the way the story was originally told all these years.
I went to an HBCU in the Hampton Roads area. It was what I needed. They had a bachelor's degree, emphasis in media, so I could do music and mass communication. That school was a fit for me. It's exactly what I needed. And that's where I went for undergrad and grad. Before I went there, I went to a school in Miami, which was an HBCU. It didn't work out because I would have to choose between music and mass comm, and I wanted both. As I told you all, I had to go to a community college.
Now, mind you, he said he switched because he wanted to do music and mass con and they didn't have both. But he said yesterday that he went to Norfolk State and didn't have a major and then found out there that they had music and media together. So which one is it, mind you?
College. At least to keep the credit so I didn't fall far behind. Left the community college, went to NSU. Wanted to go to Hampton really badly, went on their campus.
You wanted to go to Hampton really badly now. You don't tell us all it is. This all slipped out while you was venting in your ugly ass shirt. This all came out when you was venting and you're telling the truth now on some of it. But listen to all the discrepancies.
Beautiful campus, but I wasn't going to be paying all that money.
And listen to that car screeching as he goes. We almost done because I got somebody in the back I want to bring up.
And there was no air conditioning in the freshman dorm. Had a full ride at a small regional state institution in Kansas. It was the worst decision I ever made. I made some good friends, but it told me that just because people pay for your degree, that don't mean that's where you need to go. And they didn't really have what they supposed to have, so I did what I had to do there. Did not want to go to seminary. Somebody gave me an application, I filled it out, turned it back in, the next thing you know, you've been admitted. I wound up going and finished the program. I'm saying all of this because what I've done can be verified. Don't make the stuff up.
This nigga making everything up, talking about it can be verified. Every time Uncle Tim or anybody said, let's see the diploma, let's see the degrees, he won't even put in the effort Cheyenne Bryant did and go get it off of Amazon or print it out. He just gonna lie and act like he's presented any sort of evidence.
Because these people now will find you. And it ain't hard. This is why I can tell people when people talk about something, oh, that ain't real, baby, I got every transcript. And whether you like the school or not, it's regionally accredited. And see, that's why I tell people, if it's regional accredited, you can go anywhere you want to. People may not like it, but you can.
And that's a lie. And that's a lie. He's telling people school advice. That's a lie. And I'm going to bring up my guest real quick, but I want to read this real quick. Narcissistic harem, a narcissist needs and demands constant attention and admiration. For this reason, he or she collects and accumulates people like a hoarder collects things. These people are collectively known as the narcissistic harem. The latter consists mainly of former girlfriends, boyfriends, potential girlfriends, boyfriends, and those who are wishing to be so. However, relatives, coworkers, and friends can also be part of the narcissistic harem. And what happens when they get caught? They rage, have a tantrum, tell you a sob story, use it as an excuse, deny even with proof in front of them. They lie, gaslight, confuse, manipulate, deflect, and bring up what you do wrong, make it about you, create a smear campaign, paymaster, twisting all the facts before you have a chance to tell everyone the truth, turn everything around and put the blame on you, get mad at you for getting mad at them, punish you for telling them what they did, telling them that they did something wrong, find a way to twist everything around and play the victim. Let me make sure there's nothing like missing from this. Yeah, that's all that is right here. And what's up, Linda Dorsey? Thank you so much for popping in. Please subscribe if you want to, but just chill. If you got anything you want to add or you want to come up, feel free to. This is a very, very safe space. I ain't gonna cuss you out like Jay Wilson does his people. Okay, now I'm gonna go, and bring up my person in the back. How you doing? What you working on?
I'm fine, and can you hear me well?
I can. Can you hear me? Do you have any sort of echo when I talk?
No, if you sound good, I sound good. I'm just working on a journal. I'm making a napkin journal, just something creative, making out of upcycle material and things like that. But I wanted to come on because I did hear that part of the video where he says that he got accepted to these HBC universities and that he went there and he didn't like their program and things like that. Like he just walked in the door and it didn't work out and he turned around. And then one university and another university. And then he went to go ahead and went to get an associate's degree, associate certificate. I don't know, something he said he went to go get associate. He speaks so fast. If you really don't know anything about advanced education, I mean, you wouldn't know. You would just be like, oh, he knows what he's talking about because he's throwing the words out. He's throwing the trigger words out and things like that. Undergrad, degree, credits, accredited, he's just throwing them all out there. But he just said, just when you just played it, he said, I went to HBCU. I went to, I'm not going to name the colleges because a lot of people on here have gone to HBCUs and other colleges too. So that part, Wilson, shut the fuck up. But the fact that you said you got accepted to an HBC, a 4-year college university, and you didn't like the program, and so you went back to wherever the hell you went to and went and got an associate's degree. He just said that on your daggone video. Now, first of all, most people don't do that. Normally, what you do, if you've already got accepted into a 4-year college or university, no matter if it's HBC or a regular non-HBC college, you don't double back like that unless there's some severe financial difficulties. Now, most people, what they do after they graduate high school or get a GED, they go and maybe they're not ready for it. They don't have the funds. They don't have a scholarship. They don't, the living setting is not straight. So they may go ahead. Let's get get some classes, some college classes, and they go get an associate. Go to a community college. This is what he said. He went to a community college. He did not like the HBC and the 4-year degree colleges, so he didn't accept the programs. He did not like it. Nah. So he went and got to an associate. He went and got an associate's degree, whatever. And basically, an associate's degree is nothing wrong with that. I actually think that people should do that. It saves some fucking money if you really think about it. I've already done all this stuff, so I'm talking on the back door section. Go ahead and do that because you can get your basic classes out, your primary classes that you have to get if you do go to a 4-year college. You have to do the English, the math, the history, the social classes. There's some classes that you have to take, and you usually have to take the majority of it. When you want to go into your major, you usually take 21 core hours of your physical major. But when you're the first 2 years of a 4-year college, first 2-3 years, I mean, you got some wiggle room, okay? But this motherfucker said he got accepted to a 4-year college, a HBC, and stop saying HBC, Wilson. Then he's going to talk about Hampton and in Norfolk State. Okay. Then like you didn't like it, so you went to a community college.
It sounds like he had a bunch of not failures, because I think like if he spoke about it in a sense of like, hey, figuring out my life, this or this didn't work. No, he's proceeds for years about how much better. I'm not better. I just made better decisions and all this. No, you couldn't make a decision. You couldn't. Like
they kicked him out. You don't go to, first of all, I just need y'all to understand, you did not get accepted to a 4-year college and then go there and say you don't want to do this, and then you go to a community college and get a community college degree because you think that's associate's degree because you think that's better than a 4. No, he gets kicked out. He is a reject. He's telling us what had happened, but because he's throwing all these big words around, and a lot of people on here, they probably have not had the opportunity, to do all this lying. I'm not going to say they didn't have opportunity to go to college and get degrees and stuff. We already know what we deal with when we see most of these motherfuckers. High school was never an option. But Wilson, you're really speaking with people that know what you're talking about. You are backpedal pussy popping. When you just said that, I wish you could play that part back. He went to the 4 years colleges and said no. Then he went back and went to the community college. What happened before? What made you not be there to fulfill the 4-year things that you were trying to do, and then for you to go to get a community certificate, associate, whatever, and then for you to get back up into some kind of doctoral degree? There is nothing about you that it speaks religion. I'm not even going to say what I want to say because
he didn't want to go. He said somebody just gave him an application and he just went in, so he just decided to go. And you just
see how he lies.
And how you gonna say you went to a community college and then all of a sudden you got a full ride to a small like school, and then you said it didn't work out, and you probably flunked out because you're lazy. You probably didn't do the work, and then you had to figure something else out. It sounds like you went to a multitude of school, way more than he ever revealed before, told the real details about before. If we would have just listened to before, we would have just thought he went to Norfolk State.
But we have submarine. We have this is nothing new. He's already told us this. You're just learning about it. He's already said all this.
Well, see, I never heard him because I've been listening.
I know you haven't. See, you're still new now, baby. I need you to understand.
I'm new to content creating, but not to the beef sector. I've been around for 9 years.
Well, no. I just mean to his fuck shit.
I've been watching him since he's been here.
Well, he's always said this. He's always said this from the beginning, and I think I'm more sensitive to picking it up because some of the things that he says I know about.
So he's mentioned that he left, like the order of it was like that, because I never heard him say the order of it was that.
I believe you.
To have you, so he has said like about even the
yes, he has said all of this, but
forms and everything.
Yes, ma'am. But I believe that you probably didn't hear it because at some point there were other things going on in the beast sector and this thing where his shit was not significant. Well, you know, like when you're he was a new content creator when he was saying all of this stuff. So you probably didn't.
He never expected it to unravel to where he became this new persona that never did no wrong and never had failures and all of that stuff. And now it's all of this. And this is the thing to me, like, if you're supposed to be this person that wrote a whole pamphlet, raised money for it to tell people about college and the college trap, as he calls it, because obviously he wasn't successful at it, then why aren't you doing
everywhere anyway?
Fields that you said all of these fields that you studied, you're not doing one thing in any of those fields.
Nope, not one.
So what is the example that you like? Well, why are we supposed to like look up to you and you can't even hold a full ride? You had a full free ride and you didn't go because you didn't like because it wasn't a good decision. It taught you that all money is not good money. Like what? That doesn't make any sense. People go to scholarships for schools that have, and I didn't have no air conditioning when I went to school in my freshman dorm. That's normal. You know what I'm saying?
There was roaches where I went to in the middle. I was like,
mold, asbestos. Like you got people hair in the shower.
But the fried chicken on Sunday was good anyway.
Right. It is like you saying this like you went, you know what I'm saying? Like you got these stories that nobody else has, and you've seen things that nobody else has seen, and all of this stuff. And I'm like, even when he said the other day that he was getting all these schools were trying to get him to go get a master's or a PhD in something, and
they were not
and all this stuff. I'm like, if you go, you're the type of person that's looking up a bunch of programs, and if you look up a bunch of programs, they send you mail.
No, they were not.
You.
And I'm sorry that you missed all of that part of it because he was so boring in the beginning. He was. Nobody really
I definitely didn't watch him. I started finding out about him through Treasure, and then I would notice that when Jay Wilson would come up, it always seemed like he would only drop down if it was like positive things. Like he would wait in the chat until whatever topic that James Caldwell was saying and bringing him up, as long as it wasn't negative, he would drop down then. And I just was like, he's scared of him. And I remember like then going over and like seeing his page, but I didn't subscribe at first. You know how like a trickle, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then so I missed a lot of those beginnings, and I've gone, but like I didn't even see the grinder thing until later. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of that stuff he admitted to openly before, I definitely did miss.
Yeah, okay. So I just want to make sure that you know, so you did miss a lot of it, but you really didn't miss it. But it's funny, like what you just said that is factual is that he got away with all that stuff because I'm just gonna say nobody was checking for him. But if you are a person that I do find entertainment sometimes, I used to in his comedy, because sometimes he is funny, especially when he's dragging people that, you know, I may not like. So I was like, okay.
Right.
And then at one time, him and I were beefing, but I'm going to tell you, I am so fucking petty. Yeah, we were beefing. And then people will say, oh, well, now y'all friends again. After you beef with me, that's pretty much it. I may engage with you, but trust me, I am clocking everything and I'm going to keep it all in my Rolodex and I will use it when I feel like it. Okay. So no, I was never back cool with him. Never. But that time that he got drunk, he was over there at Stump Down's channel and he was talking, let me handle this hoe. I'm going to handle you, bitch. That's what he was talking about before he did those videos.
And now I can't even go look at it because Stump Down's channel is gone.
Yeah, well, it's not gone. He does that. He's on the break. It's not gone.
Okay.
He just thinking about, don't even worry about it. It'll be back.
Because people were blaming everybody for it. And I was like some people were saying, oh, it's Kwani. I was like, it's not Kwani because, you know, Kwani had a video up that said...
Kwani could never take down Stump Down's channel. No, man.
But she didn't want to. Like, they were basing it off of a title they saw from her video the night before. But she was actually just talking to him because Uncle Tim mentioned why Jay Wilson is scared of him. So everybody was like, oh, she had something to do with it. I'm like, y'all just look at a title. Y'all don't know research on your own. Like,
And
it's
Tim
so
doesn't either. I love a good Tim and Wilson. I love when Tim drags Wilson. I do. I do. I
me
don't. I
too.
don't. I don't. I never have liked Will. I liked Wilson when the comedic thing. I liked that a little bit, but when I found out that he was just so ratchet, and then he just kind of flipped on me. Like when he says the corn keeps him here, it does. But nigga, when I find out that what you talking about is the lie, then and so I
Right.
guess he realized I know, and I actually know. Okay, this is my secret goal. And I told him several years ago, I know two people that you are very friendly with and that went through your whole college thing. They went with college with it. They went. So I know his whole story, but I have never said anything about it. I said, I'm
Mm.
not. And just because I'm not, but you know what? When he dragged me when he dragged me the one time, I just did a little video making fun of him, putting on my little shirt on with some hair on there, acting like I had was Titty Wilson and shit.
Ernest.
Yeah, and so I was like, okay, so let's let this go. But the last two drags that he did on me, I was over in Stumps, and I think it was the liquor that made him forget that the fuck that nigga, I got shit on you, okay? But you better be blessed that I didn't let this shit out. I let you help you grow your channel, bitch, because I didn't tell everything I know. And you know what, Wilson? And you know what? He ain't said nothing else to me. And I want y'all to think it's not just because SubMarine came on here. It's because I know that he knows. He just remembered. You just remembered the fact that I actually practically told you the bitches that I know your tea with. Okay, Wilson? And don't think, oh, I don't know what she talking about. She just talking. Wilson, you better not. Because I know for a fact what you just talked about in your damn video right there, the older video that SubMarine, a lot of people are just listening to. I commented on that and I touched on it. And then you left me the fuck alone. So you just skipped out here with your motherfucking ass goddamn blouses and shit, with your motherfucking Ozempic goddamn shots, nigga. And you got mad because I said I can eat food and I don't have to take a shot. I was over there somewhere and I said that shit. That's when he said, oh, let me drag this hoe. That's when he did the 2 damn videos. But Wilson, I got you, baby. You keep fucking with me, which I don't think you are, and you keep fucking with SubMarine. I'm gonna let SubMarine know everything that I know. I ain't gonna give her all the tea, but she already figured the tea out. Whatever she figured out that's not right, that's why I came up on here, because that video, he already said that. So this ain't nothing new.
And the fact
You
that
you won't check it for him.
And he said it again, like the fact that
He
people
tells on himself.
the first time, and then he came back after years of then planting these new seeds of who he is, and then he came back and accidentally in his tantrum spilled stuff that didn't line up. It's like, why would you come back and say it again? This was this morning.
I know he does that.
I'm like, why would you get up there and expose yourself again? And then you're gonna say I got all these transcripts and you're screaming at Brian about celebrating you, but like when he told you I had a pedigree, you ain't want to hear that. You ain't want to hear. I don't care who she is, and I don't care what she does, and it's just people that got a pedigree don't talk about people. And I have never talked about anybody on here. I have never stooped that low. All of my commentary has been humor and fun and all that. And I'm like, you are a bald-faced liar.
A liar.
I got that clip you were mentioning because here I pulled this up, where it says, let me take this off here, this thing, but about lying about their education to construct a grandiose false sense of self. Y'all can take a look, y'all can pause and look at that, but they need to appear elite, highly intelligent, or exceptionally successful. They have a fragile ego defense. It's a shield against his shame or being seen as ordinary. Probably was told he was regular his whole life. Fake credentials help them quickly win trust, respect, or status in new social or dating group. So control and power, how much power they hold in a professional setting. Impression management, they embellish job titles, claim degrees from prestigious schools, or take credit for projects they did not do, like having a veterans nonprofit. And then you leave out
that
all these
part.
things, like you said, when you do this word salad where you're doing this circular nonsensical conversation style to confuse and exhaust people. That's exactly what he did. And then I'm going to play this. Oh, go ahead.
I just said that. I didn't even realize what I just described, what he did was a word salad. I'm used to speaking with people that are wordsmiths, if anybody knows what that
Oh yeah,
means.
that's different. That's a good order. That's a gift of
And
gab.
that's
That's
what I'm
not
used
always
to.
a liar. You know,
Yes,
this
I'm
right.
not used to dealing with word salad, motherfuckers.
And look
Oh,
at
I'm
this
sorry, I didn't mean
absolute
to
lack
curse.
of logic, projection, and blaming, denial, gaslighting, emphasizing your past wrongs while ignoring theirs, or your past while ignoring whatever. Narcissistic rage, patronizing and condescending tone, overgeneralizations, winning, losing, justifications, accusing you of performing acts that they perform. Like this is stereotypical
Sure
narcissism
is.
he's doing. You know what I
Classic.
mean?
Book
He
classic.
is a study. And then let's listen to that. Now which piece was it? You want me to play the school part, but was it a particular part or you just want me to play it?
Well, I wanted to, if you could find the part, I think he was starting out where he was saying where he had got accepted to. He went to these colleges. He went to Norfolk State. He went to something, and he saw that these curriculums were just not acceptable, and he didn't want to do that. And then he
They didn't
found out
have
there's
the things they
something.
said they
Yeah,
had and all
but
that
then
stuff.
it's something that he says, I decided to go to a community college and get my associate. That's the part right there.
Oh, okay, let me see. I'm gonna find it. Hold on.
It
I
might
went
be
to an
too much.
HBCU
Let me go on mute.
in the Hampton Roads area. It was what I needed.
Y'all listen to
They
that
had a
part too.
bachelor's degree, emphasis in media, so I could do music and mass communication. That school was a fit for me. It's exactly what I needed. And that's where I went for undergrad and grad. Before I went there, I went to a school in Miami, which was an HBCU. It didn't work out because I would have to choose between music and mass comm, and I wanted both. As I told you all, I had to go to a community college, at least to keep the credit, so I didn't fall far behind. Left the community college.
Hold on,
Went to NSU. Wanted to go to
Oh
Hampton.
wait,
hold on.
I'm gonna go back
This
to
motherfucker,
whoever can
hold on.
count the schools. I'm giving a $20 cash app. Whoever got the right number of schools he names, the number of schools.
Because
But go ahead.
can you? I mean, I know, baby. I'm a senior citizen. Can you play that part one more time?
Yes,
Because
ma'am.
he's
Here we
already
go. You ain't got the word,
okay.
baby. I'm always
Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna roll back a little bit here to 36 seconds, and I'm gonna play.
As I told you all, I had to go to a community college, at least to keep the credit, so I didn't fall far behind. Left the community college, went to NSU. Wanted to go to Hampton really badly. Went on their campus, beautiful campus, but I wasn't gonna be paying all that money, and there was no air conditioning in the freshman dorm. Had a full ride at a small regional state institution in Kansas. It was the worst decision I ever made. I made some good friends, but it told me that just because people pay for your degree, that don't mean that's where you need to go. And they didn't really have what they supposed to have, so did what I had to do there. Did not want to go to seminary. Somebody gave me an application. I filled it out, turned it back in. The next thing you know, you've been admitted. I wound up going and finished the program. I'm saying all of this because what I've done can be verified. Don't make the stuff up because these people now will find you. And it ain't hard. This is why I can tell people when people talk about something, oh, that ain't real, baby, I got every transcript. And whether you like the school or not, it's regionally accredited. And see, that's why I tell people, if it's regional accredited, you can go anywhere you want to. People may not like it, but you can.
That is not true either. Like that's just none of that is true. If anybody
Ma'am,
counting, I didn't count them, but whoever drops that counting, I'm definitely going
ma'am,
to
Miss Submarine. Once you get a credit, even one little credit, you got that credit. He said that he didn't want to lose his credits while he was working towards an associate's degree, the community college. If you have a credit for English, most English classes, college level, are 3 credits.
right.
And And then once you get
transfer into a school that won't gonna take everything he got from that last school, that's his problem.
But see, this motherfucker is a liar.
Mm-hmm,
But even if you got a community college credit, for English, you're going to get 3 credits. For English, even you transfer to they're going to either, if you don't get the straight 3 credits for English, they're going to transfer it around. Or
notice what he said. He said he went to that small school that was reasonably accredited, so maybe they didn't have the same course. See,
English 101 is 3 credits. English 101 is 3 credits.
Some schools, if you go to a bigger school, they don't take all.
No, it's still English. There's English 101, English 102, English 2.0 level, and English 3.0 levels.
But there's still schools that don't transfer them. Like if he went to a school that wasn't refutable and he was trying to go to one,
but he's lying.
That won't transfer over. So he must have been trying to. When he said he didn't want to fall behind, you know how you can transfer to school and they may take 36.
But how do you transfer from a college that's a 4-year college, college that's a 4-year degree? Now
to a community college.
To a community college and say you're trying to take your credits. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? It's the other way around. I can see the other way around. You're coming from a community college environment and then trying to get those credits transferred to a regular college. They'll be like, well, no, you might have to do this and this and that. But he already got accepted to a 4-year colleges and already had whatever, and then he didn't like whatever he probably fucked somebody, didn't get it right or something, and now he had to go back to a community college, and now he's trying to think we're not going to hear this what you saying. We hear what you're saying, Wilson. You can't do that. 3 years.
If you got to prove it then. If you got to prove, I got my diplomas, I got my daddy diplomas, I got my mama diplomas. I can pull up anything. You gonna sit up here and you can't even do. You can't even give the effort of printing out a certificate. Now, mind you, he said he's taking all these project management courses and he's taking this AI course. What are you giving back to your page that you've had for all these years, almost 8 years? Like, what have you put? Have you started putting up some like little thumbnails here and there? I mean, because you're the one that's bragging about your courses and your certificates and AI and all this stuff.
And nobody else is doing none of that. Nobody else is saying any of that. But Wilson, okay, Submarine. I'm just gonna be speaking to the people that already were here. We listen to this motherfucker peddle this fucking shit to us, and you just bringing it up. And I'm glad you're bringing it up because I'm glad he recorded it. He's been doing this for a while, but nobody was able to pick up on it or even give the fuck about it. But he's been lying so long that nobody really cares, and so now he got these fucking gowns and robes and things like that. There are so many things that you could pick apart with this man. I never really took time because I was fucking working a real job. I was working several jobs. I was in management positions and things, and in school doing advanced degree. You do not get a credit is a credit, okay? If you're getting a credit for English class, which is usually 3 credits. If you're at a regular college, you can't tell me, nigga, that you're gonna go to a damn community college and then you got some kind of credit. Yeah, and they're not gonna accept it. What you just go and bounce. He playing ping pong with people that don't even understand.
He doesn't want to do any work. The places that he
don't do the work. He gets kicked out. He gets accepted, gets the money, and gets kicked out. Like he does on YouTube. He gets these things going on and he begs and whatever. Beg for your sympathy. Oh, I feel like Timothy Blake. I feel like you. Ain't you his daughter? Anyway, it's so he gets on here. Wilson gets on here and lies so much. He's lied so much, but nobody's ever called him on it. I ain't got time for this shit. I'm glad you came out here with this fuck shit and anything that you need, any kind of secondhand fucking receipts or something. I'm definitely here for it.
I love it because there's so much that I have not, I've been.
I told you I want to contact you. My email is Culinary View. A view is a view at Gmail or Culinary View, and you can ask me whatever the hell you want to ask me, and I can definitely tell you because this motherfucker. Fuck this bitch. And I'm telling you, you are a blessing.
I know you know some stuff because the thing is, I didn't even even the Wiley situation, even the Bring the Lou. Like I still never because
you ain't know none of that.
You know, he deleted stuff, and then I think he lost his page at one point. So a lot of that stuff was like lost in the sauce. But even when you think about the whole, you know, situation with the police calling and stuff, and even though I know, like, I do not agree with Jason at all, and everybody heard me tell him what I thought about that he does. But if you remove that from it and you listen to that 911 call that he made, oh my, I should find it and drop it in the chat, because I know a lot of people ain't heard it.
You should do it, because a lot of people ain't heard it.
Because but I'm gonna tell you, like, I'm a professor. Now, mind you, he ain't been no professor while he been on YouTube, except for maybe in the very beginning.
Jason was on his ass. I'm telling you, because Jason was like, you know, some people just try to find something to do. Jason was on his ass, and I saw several things that Jason spoke about that were true, only because I know, and I never said anything to Jason about any of this stuff. I have chatted with him. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. I've chatted, and that's why I don't chat with people anymore, because you just never know. But he's never really come back on me. He just posted a picture of me with some cockeyed thing or whatever. But Jason, when he first came out here, because I've been out here for a long time, when I first interacted with him, he likes a lot of things that I do, like cooking and different types of foods and spices and jewelry and stuff like that. Like, a lot of people on here, Submarine, are very likable, especially in the beginning when we first came out here. We were very humble and nice. And then whatever had happened was that just made people all mean and nasty and stuff. So a lot of the older people know a little bit more than, you know, just somebody coming out and saying, oh, I've been seeing everything. But it's just something different. It's just a little bit of level of knowing things. And I don't know if it has anything to do with the what's the other apps that were on here. Just because you come on here and then you not you, I'm not speaking about you, but just people say they come on here, and I've been here for a long time and stuff like that. There are certain engagements that people would not have caught and not having and even known about. So anyway, I've always known about fucking Wilson, and I know about him a little bit more than he needs to, like, leave me alone. That he would not want anybody to know. And see, because I'm not that kind of person to just like put stuff on. I don't do that. And then I was working a good government job, so I can't do that, you know. And just in my conscience, I can't. But when he just really just went all the way there, and it's just changing, and now he's just he is scared of your ass. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. And I like it. I like that for him, because he needs to, because he's just doing way too much
everyone else. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not even like he's getting anything. I haven't even done worse to him than he's done to people. Like, the fact that he can sit up in people's face and act like he's done no wrong, when he's not only taken people's messages, went to the library, printed it, then begged for money for the shredder and the printer, then turned around and charged money to show it, and talking about,
you see all that.
Kids. And he says it subtly, and he says it a certain way, or either he'll bait the people in the chat to start off the conversation, or bring people up, or go find the people that got an issue with him and stuff like that. It's like he doesn't even, the thing is, the people that I rock with, I like them. Some of them don't like each other, you know, whatever, but I still like them, and I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying, ever disrespect any of those people. You know what I'm saying?
You know what the thing is?
Have their own opinions, and I'm never gonna stop anybody else from saying what they gotta say about whoever, because everybody grown. But I don't partner up with people or something because I don't like a certain person. I already liked these people. I already enjoyed their content.
But the thing he does, he tries to shame people and make himself better. He's not a humble man, and that's the part. He shames people. He's a big old motherfucker, sissy ass motherfucking queen ass bitch to the ninth power of evilness. Now, I like me some gay people. I do. The men, and I'm not a gay basher or nothing like that. But if you do wrong by me, I don't care. Whatever I see is what I'm gonna drag. That's what you're supposed to do. Okay.
Everybody else about coming out about their sexuality, but he was the one that came on here lying. And
saying gender love. Oh no! Oh, he came out here presented to himself being bisexual, and then we saw you in the goddamn racket room, Jim, bending down with your crotch. You couldn't get that goddamn little piece of dick up in anybody's god. Anyway, you a fucking fake ass. And then he tried to like look like he's all straight and all it, and he did get some coins from the women. He did. I gave him a little couple coins because I thought he came on here real nice and presentable and stuff. But when he started becoming mean and nasty, of which I saw, and by that time I had already. My friends were like, "Are you watching that person?" I was like, "Yeah." They were like, "Girl, don't even." And then I had already got the tea. I had clocked the tea, but I never did nothing to you, Wilson, to really let everything out. But you, because I said, I'm gonna let this motherfucker let this shit unravel on his own, and sure enough, you did, you bitch.
And that's the thing. He don't know that people sitting back and being like, and he keeps honing on, okay, yeah, you did cuss me out. You did strike me. You did start a lie about me. You did do all this. But I was already bothered by how you just treat people. Like, real people don't like watching someone scamming and manipulating and doing all that stuff. So it didn't even have to ever be something that you did to me. I still would have an issue with him because of how he moves and the fact that he hides behind the cloth and he hides behind religion and philanthropy and all these things. You are the worst of the people on here. Like, there's honestly, you can't even compare him because he's so dishonest about even who he is, to the point where he won't even just lie about being in a relationship. He'll lie about it and then shame everybody else for not being in one when he knows he's not in one in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Like, it goes beyond like reasonable understanding. And it's crazy that people, give him so many passes or just think that he is somebody to even be worried about. Like, at the end of the day, if you got an issue with me, good, because you're not the type of person I want around me. You're not the type of person. And then you try to pose it as these people want attention from me and they want access to me. And I'm going to call you out. You don't ever have to acknowledge me, even though you do every day. But you don't have to, because I'm still going to call you out because you do it to yourself. You call yourself out. You tell yourself all of these hypocrisies and then come back and contradict yourself. This is your shit. So if you really got a problem with what I'm doing, then guess what? Your real issue is because I string it together and I know how to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because most people aren't going to sit and listen to every live he does or pick apart the stuff. But when I hear it, it's automatic. And then all I got to do is paste it with your lie. That's you. That's your
When
words.
that dog smacked him in the face, that was like awesome. That's not his dog. And I know you got a good key out of the fact that I kept saying that's not his dog.
I believe you, because there's no affection. He gives me
nothing.
Dogs. He gives me doing anything that would require him to do the most minimal effort. That's what he gives me. Walk the dog.
It's his neighbor's dog. Neighbor pay him $15.
Police officer, you know what I'm saying? He said he got all the police officers around him and stuff. And I'm like, it never gave that was your dog. You never showed genuine affection for him. And I've seen the dog that his ex, now that he openly admits, has, and it's a different dog. I mean, they may have had some sort of connection with that dog at some point, but
that's not his dog.
And it's not that dog. It's a completely different dog.
Link is not even the dog's name.
Oh my gosh.
That's why the dog never answers. Lyric, right, come on, baby. My dog be listening. Oh my God. But anyway, I'm so the dog thing. I was going to say something about it years ago, but I was like, nah, because sometimes when you say things, people are just not going to believe you because, like, oh, you're just being petty. But no, if you really think about it, if you just look at the videos and look at what he says, there's nothing really valid or that you can be like, oh, that's concrete proof. That dog just ran up in his arms and just hugged them and loved on them. Most people that I see that have dogs and cats, that's what their reaction is when they see them. But you never see the dog. And then when you see the dog, it's like on the leash far away. And the dog looks so hungry. I don't,
It does. Like, definitely. They say it's a scavenger dog or something. The people say it's a scavenger dog.
You called it a coyote. What did you call What did you call that dog? A hound dog? No, you called it a coyote.
Because it do look like a hyena. That's
It
why I had to
does.
figure
It looks
out.
like a wild hyena that somehow was calmed down. It probably got inbred and it's calmed down and could put on a leash because he had a leash on. You know what dog? Okay, here we go. What dog sits on their owner's porch with a leash?
Right,
Calm.
right, right.
No
And
dog.
he reaches as far away from the owner as they can. Like you could tell he's not like, most dogs are trying to like crawl up on you or try to be close to their owner or
Mm-hmm.
something. The
Give you
dog
some
is
love,
never
man.
looks like a stranger, a complete stranger. And that's why where is the little jump right here? Is this it? This is the one where I had the little picture in.
Pull that
It's little
one up.
cut off. But you see
Oh,
Lyric
this.
looking like a hyena right there. Yeah.
I didn't see this one. Oh my god. He's
Yes,
looking
he's
out
looking out the window, mad, looking at all the other people in the sector, different people, stuff. Then he got his rider
Is
lives
that
back there,
Boondocks?
like the
Is that
girl
the
sister.
Boondocks?
He's masquerading his wine, his coffee. He daddy. He got his coffee cup, got Lyric there looking
Oh,
like a
that's the liquor coffee and the Boondocks. Yeah, because you know what? You don't when you have coffee, the hot coffee, you don't chew it. It's no chewing involved.
exactly because he mixing it with whatever else he got, whatever percent he want for the day. And I put in the chat, everybody. I don't know if y'all can see it, but that's the 911 call. If y'all want to go listen to it real quick and report back. But if you hear the way that the police officers are like, so what kind of content do you make? Like he's basically like, this person is talking about me and making fun of me and putting my information out there. And the officer is like, well, what kind of content you make? How does he know any of this? He's like, well, I make humor. My content is humor. And I don't know this person. And I'm a professor. And all of it. And I'm like, what? And then he's like, so this person is putting up videos of you that you said. And you're like, he doesn't understand that is what people do. There's whole parody pages. There's pages all over Instagram, Facebook, everything where somebody might even just be it could be a fan page. It could be a criticism page. It could be a dedication page, whatever it is. They've been around since the beginning of time. And you trying to act like you're immune to it, or that somebody is supposed to think that they don't know their own rights and their own law. That would be like you watching Tucker Carlson or something, and you being like, oh, he's contradicting himself, or look at his old Twitter, or look at his Facebook, or look at this woman that owns a business, now she's racist in the parking lot. Like, that is what happens when you decide to be a public figure. People aren't going and digging in your file cabinet at your house and pulling up stuff. You are the one that said, people are allowed to fact check. People are allowed to do that.
Well, his new thing was, and I thought was very horrible, when he was supposed to have this relative that was there to go, and you pointed out where they were supposed to go, but I'm gonna take it back because I think he did have a relative that was supposed to come over or whatever. But how do you let somebody in your house as a guest, and then we never hear the guest, we don't know nothing about the guest, but when you feel like you need some content because you don't have nothing else to talk about, then you make up this guest. He talked about these cameras that he put out on the thing because I guess Brian or somebody said they was going to come out. I have no idea why he doesn't water his grass or have grass. But he talked about how he had somebody in his house that was an actual relative, and how they didn't contribute or didn't want to buy no food, or they didn't want to clean up and they wanted to go out, and he out here working aka a job. They were going to stay up in his house. First of all, if you really get down to the root of it, the foundation of it, it needs to be addressed with the house. Whatever. That's none of my business. All of that foundation thing. It looks like a choir room. Looks like a repast room. Looks like something where you go to for some type of counseling or something. The whole house setting. But when he said, oh, he ain't gonna be laid over here, you got to clean the kitchen up, you got to do all that. I'm like, who says all of that? First of all, you are a very social media person. You've never introduced the fact that you have this person in your house like that. You talk about it, but we never see anything. We never hear anything like these other people with all these kids and things. And we hear them cussing them out and smacking them in the head and all that. But we don't hear nothing with you. We just see you driving in the car when your muffler wants to go kaboom. But it's just not consistent, and it doesn't take long to figure out something like that. You just listen long enough. But Miss Submarine, I have been listening to him for a minute, and I've just been, just kind of waiting. I ain't really, it's entertainment, but he ain't shit. He ain't never been shit. He will never be shit. Fuck you, Wilson, with your little faggoty motherfucker. I'm old school. I say faggoty. Okay. I don't think if it's a bad word, I apologize. You let me know.
I mean,
but he is just a mess. He's just a mess. And so you lied on your. He talked about his relative or whatever being there to help him go to. So I would not want you to be my relative to help me go anywhere. That's supposed to be some private thing. You said he won't doing shit. He was lazy. That he came to you tried to allude that he came to your house for help, so you could offer him guidance, and you were going to say you can stay here till you go to the military and everything. Submarine already proved that was a lie. And so, and you always, and then you be talking to people that are not there. These imaginary sounds. The dog is not your. There is nothing about you that is correct. And I'm just kind of glad that Submarine is out here. She said, "Bitch, I ain't got nothing but some time and opportunity, and any blanks I can fill in, I will. Let me go off of here." But girl, you hit everything on the head with him.
I always appreciate you coming up because you definitely shed light. You give unfiltered and unafraid perspective, which that's the main thing. Like, why are people scared? Why are people scared of anybody on YouTube? Like, it's YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like, why does anybody have control unless it's just about, having a channel, having numbers, all that stuff, which all that's good and fine, but that's not what it's about for me. I can go wait.
Hold on. Did you know he did not have the numbers?
What you talking about with the? Well, I noticed he crashed out after the last AdSense.
No. I'm not talking about now. I'm not talking about at one point ever. Him and another content creator, they didn't have the numbers. They claimed they had numbers. They did not have the numbers. And when they did the purge, I don't know if you know the purge. There was a big
purge. And I also remember when he pretended there was a YouTube glitch and he got all these, subscribers and commenters and everything. And it was probably him paying for it. But he pretended like it was something going on with YouTube.
It wasn't YouTube. He purchased subbies because he had a live on for a minute. And the next thing you know, there's 400 people. And then the next thing you know, there's 1,000 people. And then it would be like minutes, like a lot of other content creators. Like the Titty Babe lady came on here talking about she had 30K people, and then when the purge occurred, when they cleaned up the channel, she had 6K. And mind you, I was sitting here with 8K strong. Okay, me and my little 8K. We've been sitting on here. Yeah, but they might be dead. They still got me. Now I got 9K, and I've been standing here strong with more than both of them people, and they lost all of them people. I have no idea why they lost them because I always had real people. But when you buy subbies, you get fucked. So they bought subbies.
He got almost 10,000 subscribers and be having. I took a screenshot today. What did it say? I want to say he had 15. Where was? Oh, when he was doing Back from the Gym, there were 8 people watching the vertical and 20 watching the horizontal.
He stopped cutting. He's cut down the number of them because you can do. I think there's levels of what you can do, like 100, 200, 300, 500, or whatever. But he did aggressively when he first started that whole buying subbies. So he would be live for like 2 minutes with that little dumb music, elevator music, and then he'll come on. Hey y'all, what's going on? I don't see nothing going. Not you say 8 people, not 20 people. Hey, I don't see nothing.
Tonight on his Back from the Gym, and this was into it. This was not at the beginning of it. This was into it. Look how long the red bar is on the bottom one. 28.
Oh, look at that one. I don't see nothing of the live. I don't see nothing. I don't say no. I don't know nothing. Well, Wilson, you need to watch Submarine. Maybe you'll get some traction, bitch. With your no ball, low hanging ass. Bitch, don't you think because you dragged me, don't you think I didn't forget? First of all, I'm a fucking Leo. I don't forget shit, Wilson. And you did do some commentary about me, and you went all the way there. I'm like, bitch, you just need to really leave me alone because I might have to go ahead and pass a kite over to somebody, okay?
Look, come on, look.
Submarine, how
Look,
you
I love a
doing?
kite. It's a windy
So
day, baby.
Submarine
I love
want
a
to cut.
kite.
So Wilson, I already know you. You already know that I know because you got real quiet. I'm over here in the room that I could drop 2 kites, and I don't need no money from you, Submarine. I need to see Wilson. You clap back at me, baby. Clap back at me one good time, so I
Right,
can
do
drop
it.
a
Do
nasty
it.
piece of kite. Do it. You better
Look,
not.
don't test us like he told Brian. He told Brian because Brian was like, well, you have a pedigree and you put out my email, my private emails. And he was like, well, I only did it because you dared me. You dared me to do it. And because you dared me, that's why I did it. It wasn't because I wanted it. It's because you dared. What? Are you 12? Like you did it because you wanted to do it. Don't be acting
Yeah,
like
he
it's because
did.
somebody dared you. Right.
And
Talking about is
Wilson
this
probably gonna
thing
be like,
on?
who, what does she know? Wilson, the church, okay, trust me, the church, the choir. Just I'm gonna give you the
That's what he
church,
don't want. If somebody
the
really wanted to do it,
choir, and the military.
what
He
I do
don't
for
never
a
say nothing
living,
about.
I could go call all them people at the San Antonio Mass Choir and bring them all up here to sing a song.
Oh, I'm not talking about that church.
Oh, because I want to know what
Excuse me,
the choir.
Submarine. You just think you just know everything, girl. No, ma'am. I'm not talking about that church. I'm talking about
When he got kicked out of.
I ain't even talking about that.
Ooh.
Okay. Okay.
What? See, that's the thing. He don't understand that people give him grace. Like even now, there's grace. I know.
I'm talking about college days. His college days that he just
so much more than I've said, and you know,
yes,
so
and the choir and the army and the military.
He doesn't give anybody anything.
So Wilson, leave me alone because trust me, and don't act like she don't know what she talking about. No, Wilson. Nah. Trust me. Oh, okay. So I'm just gonna say, leave me alone. And I'm in the chat where somebody could just drop. I could just slide a kite. What is it called? A kite? I can slide one.
Yep.
And I don't need no money for it. So Wilson, I need you to shut the fuck up, bitch. You little fussing sissy ass motherfucking blouse wearing nigga bitch. Fuck you. All right, let me get off of here. Thank you for letting me up in here. And thank you for not. I guess nobody wanted to come up because the reason why I didn't want to be talking to that damn Yolanda fucking crackhead looking hoe. And then the other people on the panel. I don't know her like that. No, I really don't know her. I really never engaged with her. I guess it was because of that whole Tommy thing, but I have cleaned my channel up so much that I don't even like when I go into panels and stuff or channels, I don't have to look at people. So I was really getting ready to block and lock everybody. And then you put that jacket on me. I was like, damn, I was going to fuck up everybody up in that thing. I swear I was. But I said, I can't do that to my submarine. But girl, I don't really
blame you because I got.
Yeah, I don't want to talk to any of these people. Like the people that you talk to on the regular on the panel, I don't engage with them. You never see me on here talking to them people. And you notice if they always say everything, it's always the same thing. Pissy, drunk, pissy, and then mind you, they are the same thing that they're talking about. So I don't I have moved on. But I'm messy. I'm telling you, I'm messy as fuck. But no, I don't want to engage with them. So yeah, so I'm like, I'm not gonna be. And then you just slapped that mod stick on me, and I was like, oh, I keep telling people don't do that. I did that to what's that? The YTC lady. She over there letting people get on me and dragging me. I was like, bitch, oh, you didn't put me on there. I said, lady, I know you lying. So I made a big mistake about drop me on your fucking thing. Oh my God, you would have thought I had cut her arm off. She just got into her panties. I was like, You didn't ask
No,
me, so I don't.
yeah,
And then I
you do
don't
what they
like
want to
her
do.
like
You
that.
know,
But she would pay
that's
some
your
money. Say, I'm gonna tell you, I do like a little cash app, but I don't need no cash like that. Give me a cash to buy a color. Give me cash to buy something. Don't just give me the cash so I can eat a meal or buy a joint or get a smoothie or a bag like the Nikas and all the. I just don't do that. So yeah. So
yourself. And that's another thing I'm gonna start doing. I haven't like fully launched it, but there's a lot of stuff I want to do that's like a little bit more creative with the giveaway. Of course, I'm
hey,
still gonna
Faith.
do like apps and stuff, but like also like giveaways, like getting people set up with like a discreet like type of PO box if I need to, and then just being able to send giveaway stuff, like just different
Yeah.
home decor stuff, home appliance, like cool stuff you come across, and just doing different stuff, like anything, you know what I mean? Because people do give their time and they come through and they support you and they give their clicks and their views and everything, and they don't have to. So it's like give back, and I'm not monetized or nothing, but it's just like I appreciate people even showing love or pulling up. And there's gonna be times where I can't, because like I said, it's school starting. I buy school shoes for all my nieces and
And I
nephews.
know your birthday came and went, and I'm going to send you something for your birthday. I'm going to send you a cash app for your birthday because you sent me
This
something
is
really
my
nice.
cash
But I'm
app,
going to
girl.
send you a
This
cash
is
app. But girl, I went on that damn vacation
my
cruise.
cash
I
app.
was on the Virgin cruise, girl. I was over there virgining. Okay, I
Oh,
had
and
a
mine
good
is
time.
2 weeks and 5 days until Labor Day, and
Oh, okay, all
there's
right.
supposed to be a bus ride happening. I don't know what's going on with it, but the bus
Oh,
ride is supposed to be on Labor Day weekend. And if it's 2 weeks and 5 days away, baby, you would think somebody would have pulled up with some information, final
how about that?
details, anything like that. What up, Faith? Yeah, yeah. They
Hey,
definitely
Faith.
would have. Yeah, go
Face my
ahead.
boo. Face is
Yeah.
my boo. Hi, Face boo.
I used to
Yeah.
always
So
hear about Face Yaya everywhere I went. You know what I'm saying? When I
yeah,
first
she
came.
the girl. I'm so glad
Mhm.
she got under them the fucking flying monkeys and the other people. I'm so glad she got up from under them. I ain't gonna name any. Well, you ain't tell me I can't say no name. Pizza and all them Nika and all that shit. Fate's doing her own thing, okay? I love me some Fates. Now, if Fate never said anything bad about me, I ain't never heard it, and I don't even fucking care. But Fates is in my same area, I believe. I ain't met her ass yet. I think we're supposed to go to lunch with Duchess Kelly Love. I was like, I ain't going to lunch with that motherfucker. The hell? Cause the VS lady was probably gonna be there taping or something like y'all ain't gonna get me on no goddamn meetup no more. Fuck
And
no.
that's the foolishness of Jay Wilson, because baby, the way he don't even know, the way he don't have no control over his environment. The most control he had was when he had that armed security at his dinner. You know what I'm saying?
Did
But
that
then
sound dumb?
crazy, and it don't feel like he looks like a fool. That's the crazy thing, and he copies everything. I brought up the Emperor New Clothes when it come to Ryder Lives and him. He came and repeated it. Then one day I put up a Mojo Brooks, the comedian, a short on my my post, my community wall. The next day he was like, well, just because I said something about her, if you go to a Mojo show, you don't get mad at them because they roasted you. You ain't roast me, and I ain't come to be roasted. So I didn't come to no shit to be. I asked you. I didn't even ask. I just said, hey, I'd rather fly, to Dallas. And
And
I'm
he went off.
and I'm
Oh
saying
my
this,
god.
hearing him
Can you play
manipulate.
that video or no? Or you not
Yes,
gonna
I
play?
can.
Can
Absolutely,
you
I
play
can.
it right now so we can have a live reaction towards it?
Yes,
Because
let me pull
that
it up.
was so
It's
that was
crazy.
a hot
Yes, we need to have a
okay.
live reaction. I'm gonna play this while I
Okay.
pull that one up. But listen, I want your reaction to this too. If you ain't see, did you see the gross, creepy short yet from today? You
I
might
don't
not
know,
have.
but I be seeing it all. I don't know, but go ahead, girl.
I'm gonna pull
Let's
it up
see it.
while I pull up the other one. I just got to find that one, but this is a good one I
Okay.
want to play anyway.
Was interested in why
Yeah.
somebody hard candy came up when that
Mhm.
dog was sitting on their lap. Tommy was letting the dog play in his lap and between his legs, betwixt his legs. And all of a sudden there was some hard candy. So I went up and that video went down. You took
Okay,
that
let's
video
believe
off
it.
real quick. You took that
I
video
see.
off real quick.
I still have the video. I still have the laugh. I can unfriend the
Well,
laugh once I get
put it up.
home.
Let me review it.
I'm
Let me
not.
review it. I know how you. I know your vocal cords. Slurp for me, so I can hear, so I can slurp for me, and then I'll see how that sounds. Slurp.
I slurp. I do when I get to San Antonio.
Gotta pause for one quick second. Let's see. Never say anything bad about you from Face. Yeah. I
Yeah,
guess
look, there you go. There's
you.
Dimples.
And I just want to say, Lady Dimples, I've already explained that, and it's not an obsession. It's calling something out that people aren't calling out. And if you're okay with the stuff that he does and the manipulation that he does, I've never lied. I've never taken anything from people. I've only appreciated people and done what the fuck I gotta do. So I'm not obsessed. You can put that out there, but whatever you want to say is fine with me. It's not changing anything. So I don't know why you drop down to just say, why am I obsessed, in the same sense as you say that he's trash. I don't know what that's supposed to do, but it don't do nothing over here. I'm gonna say what I want to say because I feel like it's important to say it, and nobody's gonna check. But you said, why am I obsessed? You said, why am I obsessed? You see that part on here? Do you see that part where it says, why are you obsessed? I understand he's trash, but you also took a dig at me. I'm not obsessed. I'm calling out something that should have been called out, and it's fine to be called out. He wants to be a public figure. He wants to manipulate. He wants to lie. He wants to belittle people. He wants to demean people. He wants to steal and scam. I'm going to talk about it. I don't even understand that comment. I did hear that, but I heard this too. That's wild to even say that. When if you saying something about me calling it out, why you ain't saying something about what he doing? Why you ain't going over there telling him stop manipulating people, stop lying, stop going around? First of all, you know that he cussed me out, right? You do know that he struck my page, right? And I got my video back. You do know that he sat up there and tried to say that I was a paymaster because I was giving out of the kindness of my heart to people, not only just other content creators, but people that came on my panel, people that came in my chat, giveaways and stuff. When I got a certain number of subscribers, he did all that and still does it to this day. So I'm not obsessed. He is. He won't even let go a lie that people already told him was a lie to his face multiple times, and he's been going on about it for months. So don't tell me I'm obsessed. That's wild. At least do your research. You just listening to him, obviously, and the rider lives or whoever else spreading lies. Do your own research and look for yourself, like I do, when even people that I know that I like and I follow and subscribe to that disagree with each other, I still let them have it, but I do my own research. I'm not about to be just coming popping off on somebody because I heard something else and I didn't do my own research. So you figure out why I'm obsessed before you come in my chat acting like it's gonna bother me, it's gonna change anything over here. It's not. That's wild for you to say, because if it was you and the same stuff that you get on here, you do posts about, and you do all this videos and everything about, don't nobody sit up there and tell you why you feel the way you feel. You can't cut somebody and tell them how to bleed. That's wild. Anyway, sorry, go ahead.
Okay, you were playing the video until
let
you
me play it again. Sorry, I got a little distracted. I ain't like that.
Okay, you gonna do that to Brian? Because I don't know who you gonna do that to. You gonna find a Mexican?
I won't be an old man. I'm just playing.
Okay.
That's a long suck, isn't it? Them jaws is tight.
Very long.
I'm single.
First of all, I don't know who lied to these people. I can tuck my shirt in, baby. I don't have nothing hanging over my penis. I can
Well,
look
go ahead and
down.
tuck it in.
No. Let me explain something to you. I love
Oh,
my
I thought you
side.
wanted to demonstrate a tuck
Wait,
in.
listen to what I'm trying to explain to you.
Okay.
And Jazz will be with me, and it's cheaper for me to fly. Shit,
Oh my God.
I already have my stuff packed, get my stuff, and I catch that flight. I'll be there that Friday night. By Friday night, I should be there. I'm not catching no train.
I hate that haircut line, that frontal thing. I
But I
hate
will
that.
be going to San Antonio. Yeah. And I'm gonna sign an NDA. I'm gonna put my thumb in his butt.
So now, is the man still at your place?
He's so messy, Jay Wilson. No, I'm at his house.
Oh,
I just had to. Sorry, y'all.
Hot mess.
I just had to put it how he's a creep, but I want y'all to listen to why I'm obsessed. This is the comment of the night. Why I'm obsessed. Okay, you want to listen to it? Here we go.
So that is what it is. Now, you know what? To this submarine core, I'm going to give you's a negative bitch. You is a negative bitch. We ain't talking about you, ho. We talking about the people. It's the train ride. It's us getting together on the train, ho. It ain't about you getting on the damn plane. Well, hell, if that's the case, ho, we can get on the plane, San Antonio, fly to Houston, eat at the damn restaurant, and come back on home, ho. That ain't what it is.
The only difference is you're not flying and getting on the plane and eating at the restaurant, coming on home. You going on the bus and eating at the restaurant and coming on home. But look at the comment, y'all, on the page. This is the comment that's right here. And if you scroll back, you will see it on the page. I'd rather fly directly to Dallas. Amtrak is fine, but it's not vacation vibes after he charges $75, Lady Dimples. So let's listen to the rest of it.
Oh, I hate these negative hoes. Ho, it ain't about that. Now you keep on, I'm going to block you from being negative on Martin Luther King weekend, ho. You a bitch because you acting stupid.
Mind you, my comment was, so someone is a bitch for knowing what the train is like. That's awful. It's just the truth. You told Brian to fly. Why can't I want to fly? Now, this is right after Brian was supposed to go to Seattle and he was trying to take the bus, get rentals and all this stuff. He was like, fly. So when I say nicely and decently, that's what you do. And the comment is on the page. You can't see it good here, but you can go, it's on my shorts and it's a pin on my page, and you can see at the beginning as, so someone said is a bitch, which I made big on this bubble because it's right here on the screen underneath in the live chat. I would never have to lie about anything.
Oh, let me block you, because you a bitch, period. Let me block you, ho. Honey, it's blocking season. Now, let me tell you, I let that hoe live for about 4 comments. Now, I ain't going to fuss with no hoe. That means you ain't going, hoe. So you take a plane and go where you want to. We're going to take this train. Now, if you don't want to take the train ride, hoe, stay your ass at home. Nobody ain't asked you to come. Oh, I hate these negative hoes. Got me cussing on Sunday of the Martin Luther King Eve. And got to me cussing.
Child, the liquor is off of the coffee cup, bitch. You bitch.
Right.
I can't stand him. He's still trying to slurp all the goddamn fucking liquor off of the damn inside of the coffee. He is a messy bitch. Extremely messy. And Dimples, I have no idea. I have never come from you, Dimples, and I don't even know why you just keep coming at me like that. But you see this video that he talked about. You tried to come at SubMarine just now, and now you talking about, oh, he's so mean and he's so nasty and stuff. You're a flopping ass motherfucker too. What do you want? Do you like Wilson or you don't like Wilson? Do you like SubMarine? I don't really care if you like me or not. So what are you trying to say up in here? Trying to be like, oh, he's messy and he is trash and he's so nasty and rude. And then you're going to come at her talking about something. She's obsessed with him. Like, which part of the damn street are you? Like, am I confused? You can type 5 damn things and you have, and then now she plays the damn video. She's dropping the motherfucking receipts. And now you then flipped and said, he is so messy and I hate him. Bitch.
Now you understand why I had the issue. And Lady Sparkles, that is view is a view. What up? Let up, Lady Sparkles. Thank you for showing love. I appreciate it. But yeah, it's definitely, that's crazy because I'm like, I feel like I pick up, if I could pick up on what Jay Wilson doing, I could definitely pick up on everything else. I thought on the west side of everybody flip flops for cash have special when you're not viewed next. I thought on the west side of everybody flip flops for a cash app. I think special when you're not viewed next. I don't know the end of it, but yeah,
I don't know what that's about anyway. Here's another person that can't finish a damn sentence and type right. Whatever.
Say what's up. I think you're talking to Faith. Yeah, definitely talking to Faith. Yeah. But it's definitely, and here's the other part of it. We got 2 weeks and 5 days until this is supposed to happen.
Vacation is going to be my traditional Labor Day. So
Wilson, I will be there. Wilson, I will be there. I already have my ticket already, and I will be on that trip. Okay, and I got 2 cameras and 3 people that's going to tape beside me. Okay.
You're gonna have the whole setup. And look, this is what y'all
Senior
can expect.
citizen discount on the Amtrak. All right.
Right. And the thing is, he's crazy because for you to be doing all this when you talk so much trash about everybody else's trip, everybody else's public or private buses, everybody else's itinerary, and you sat in the library, you took money for a POV that you didn't give, you sat scared, you ran from Sean Bradley, you did all that stuff, and now you plan a trip on an Amtrak, telling people to come to you because you that lazy and that entitled and that bratty that you want people to spend $75 for no discount just to give you, and then come to San Antonio, whether they fly, drive, or whatever, then get on an Amtrak and go to Dallas, and then stay at a hotel that they got to figure out. You'll give them a suggestion. They got to figure it out. Y'all might have a meal, and then you going home in the morning. What kind of jet lag plan is that? That is crazy. And this is what he said about the actual trip that he can't produce.
Vacation is going to be Labor Day. Vacation is going to be Labor Day. So y'all can just go ahead and put that in your calendar because it's going to be on a holiday. So we're going to do stuff on, Friday, have a good time on Saturday, do something on Sunday, and y'all take y'all ass home on Monday. Amen? Amen. So it's going to be on Labor Day. Vacation is going to be on Labor Day. Look at your neighbor and say, Labor Day.
I'm going to tell you right now, Wilson, I'm going to be on that train. And if I'm on that train, I am a professional. I'm trying to do some work. I don't need any loud music. I don't need any motherfucking spade playing loud motherfucking non-singing motherfucking preacher, singer, or whatever the fuck you think you're going to be doing. Portable speakers singing and fucking old school 1980s goddamn Rick James shit, bitch. I'm complaining to the goddamn train conductor every time I hear your motherfucking voice.
Spades back here. They being loud.
They playing spades. Excuse me, I'm trying to work. I'm gonna have some work there. I got laptops and shit, and I'm bringing a crew, and then we all got to work as a team. And you gonna say y'all out here playing spades and cussing and shit and doing all this shit, walking up and down the aisle with your big flat ass motherfucking hips and shit, nigga. You will not disrupt my damn work trip while you trying to have some fucking Labor Day event on the goddamn YouTube, streaming on the YouTube on the Amtrak, bitch. You ain't gonna do that. I'm complaining every motherfucking chance I get.
His days, as Uncle Tim says, the air waitress days. He's trying to
relive
them days to be walking down the aisle. You do not control all those cabins. Somebody might be in the first car versus the last. I ain't saying about Amtrak. I've been on Amtrak. You know what I'm saying? But you acting like you got some sort of private huddle for everybody, and there's not going to be somebody sitting beside your people talking about, I'm trying to sleep. I've been on the train for all these hours. You act like you have any control over that. Mm-hmm. That is crazy. But you want an extra $75 and you don't book nothing. They don't get a discount on nothing, anything. You just want an extra $75 and it's in 2 weeks and 5 days. What's up?
And you let me hear you sneeze. You let me hear you sneeze. And don't try to bring Lyric on there as a support dog, bitch. Don't you dare. Oh my God.
Yes, indeed.
Oh my God. Can you see him do that? Oh, I can see him do that.
Oh,
I need my support dog on here.
It's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you don't even find yourself in a position where you can even defend yourself. You're not embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? You're not embarrassed at all. I would say, yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. I got Lady Sparkles up here. What up? What up? How you doing, Lady Sparkles?
How you doing? What's going on? Hey, y'all. A happy birthday. I just came through for my birthday, love.
It's your birthday.
I love your content.
Yes, are you a Leo honey. Also?
Yes, yes, honey, I am. Hello, Miss Bew. What's your problem tonight? You ain't getting no more views. You ain't getting pumped tonight. You upset, girl?
Hold on, girl. I'm not getting any views.
Like on Yaya.
I'm girl, don't try to go for me, girl.
Your raggedy ass. You are raggedy, bitch.
Oh, girl, you came for me.
You always want to get into it with
I don't even like this kind of shit. Now I got this.
Girl, you are stank and attractive, but I love you, SubMarine. Let me get out of here, girl.
Wait till next month to drag me. We Leos, girl. Let's go ahead and do Leos.
She want to eat me, girl.
And you and your nasal thing, girl.
Diamond, no
know you're not
you.
trying to come for me,
Diamond knows you.
bitch.
You want to
With
eat
your
me,
nasty
girl.
ass
You want to eat me.
motherfucking house and bad body
Yes, girl,
built
but your
ass.
face is
Okay.
nasty.
I
That's the
never
thing,
really
girl.
came for your ass,
Your
but
face
we
is
can do it
nasty. Yeah, 'cause you
tonight.
try
We
me.
can
Let's
do it
get it, honey. We
tonight.
can do it every
Okay.
night, baby.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
can make
yeah.
love on the
What the hell
bayou,
you got to
girl.
tell me? What you
Put
telling me? What
submarine
are
in
you
the middle,
talking
girl.
about,
Put
man?
submarine in the
And what
middle,
kind of
girl. Let's
title is that
go.
in your goddamn name? One
It's the CPA, baby.
LDYCPASS.
Because I get all the CPAs. What
Girl,
time is that
it's
in your
A
name?
before
Diamond.
E
Girl,
except after
girl, ain't
C.
nothing in a diamond,
Okay,
honey. Nothing in a
girl, honey,
diamond, girl.
girl.
You can
And
never
you
get me,
need to
girl.
get some goddamn tape on your motherfucking camera, bitch. You are
I
the
know you
worst
need to
person out
take
here
the
with the
tape off your
goddamn
camera.
camera
Because we heard
slips.
you was over there
Is
feeding
that
for
all
a
that
young man
nasty shit
that did
that's on
not
the
want you,
goddamn
girl.
floor?
We heard
I
you was
know
over there
that
feeding for a
this
young
little
man
faggoty
that
ass,
did
little
not want
sissy
you,
ass
girl.
motherfucking
It
trans
was a
motherfucking
young man,
rejected me.
submarine that did not want this
Transform
old
my
ass
ass,
food, honey.
bitch.
You just
Girl,
taking
tell
off.
me about
But
myself.
anyway,
Give me a
I'm gonna
good
let Dimple
goddamn read.
handle you, girl.
Let me be quiet for a
Dimple,
minute. Let me hear what you got to say.
ragtag this roach.
Okay, go ahead.
Ragtag this
What?
roach, Dimple. Because they mad, girl. But anyway, that's how we do over at Submarine. They flip
What
flop,
did
they
you
hit
do?
pop,
What did you
they
do?
be
I
bopping
didn't hear what
rock.
you
Yeah.
did. What did you do?
I don't hear what you did either with that guck mouth. I ain't hear what you did either, girl. What did
What kind
you
of mouth
do?
do I have? I have all my teeth
Oh,
in my mouth. What type of mouth
I
do
do
I
too,
have?
darling. So let's see. I'm eating me a nice ribs
Girl,
and macaroni, girl. For my birthday,
girl,
what you doing?
ribs and
Now we
macaroni.
get
I'm a
pounded.
vegan. Okay, so what
Oh,
are you
you a
talking about?
vegan. No wonder you hungry, girl. You hungry,
I'm
girl.
not hungry.
Okay,
No,
skinny women
ma'am.
are
No, sir.
evil.
I eat and
Skinny women
exercise
are
every
evil.
day.
Oh,
I'm
you
not
eating
evil.
exercise, girl, but you
I
still
have
ain't getting
peace.
nothing, honey. You
I
didn't
don't
get
need
nothing. Oh,
nothing. What do I need?
you over there, you
I
ain't
don't
evil,
beg on
but you
here.
about to go on a train ride and get thrown off like the
Well,
tragedy that
I'm
you are,
traveling. That's
girl.
called traveling. That's called paying for my own
Girl,
ticket
I've been
wherever I
traveling.
fucking
I
want to
travel on
go.
planes,
What the
honey.
fuck you
I
talking
travel
about,
on
bitch?
planes, honey. You
I
going to
ain't on
get
here
some of Jay
begging for
Wilson.
crab
You
legs
going to
or a
get some of
train
Jay
ride.
Wilson. Oh, you
Child,
talking
can you
about
get your stuff
Pizarro?
together? What
You
kind
talking
of
about
microphone
Pizarro,
do you
girl?
have?
Crab leg, give me a kiss, girl. Mm-hmm.
No, no, that's
Cause you love me.
Pizarro. That's not me, baby. I don't
That's
beg and I
oh,
don't need no
oh.
crab legs. Okay. Okay, can you wind it up? What else do you have to say to me? Because
Hey, girl, I ain't
you're
got nothing to say
boring.
because you don't get a
Okay,
view. You need to change
I
your name
really
to
don't have
Never
anything to
Been a
say to you.
View,
I
girl.
actually find you
But
kind of
anyway,
comedic. So, it is what it is.
yeah, I know
You got
you
to
are
let the
too, baby,
bottom
and I love
feeders
you, love
on
me,
here
girl.
every now and
But anyway,
then.
Submarine, I want Dimples to
Okay.
come up because I want Dimples, like she did
Well,
Uppity, put Uppity in that corner and had Uppity paying not to
you
drag
can't
her.
do it yourself, but you just want to come up on here, but you
Girl,
can't
I
do
already
whatever you
dragged
think
you.
you
You
want
are
somebody. Why you
crazy,
can't
honey.
do it?
Hey,
Why you
you need
can't
to change
drag
your
whoever the
name
fuck you
from
want to
Diamond
drag?
to No Class
Child,
Eclair, girl.
please.
No Class
Anyway, I ain't got
Eclair,
nothing
girl.
bad to say
But
about
anyway,
you,
I
really.
love
I
you,
do think
Submarine.
you're a
You
good
know,
fluffer fill-in girl. I do
I
think you're a
think
good
you're a good
fluffer
nobody,
fill-in.
girl, because they
You're
don't give
nice.
you a
You're
view.
okay. You're needed
Non-existent
in the
view.
community. You
Non-existent
are
view,
needed
girl.
in the community,
But I love you.
girl.
Give me a
Okay,
kiss.
we
Mm-hmm.
need
Good
you.
night, girl.
Like I'm a part of this shit. But I'm just gonna say we a team, girl. We a
Oh,
team.
I didn't know y'all had beef.
No, I don't have no beef with him. I really or her. I really don't. I really don't. See, a lot of these people figure, they think it's good to come at me because a lot of other people do. But I have been on here for so long, and I've checked block people, so I don't have to see these people. So I'm over here on your platform, so they see me over here. So let me get off it because I don't really like the trash that you do have over here. But this is your platform. You grow your channel, girl. But I just wanted to let you know some of the tea. So yeah, so they just coming over here just to fuck with me because they can't get to me any other way because I don't engage with these fucking ratchet people.
You
I
have been
really
in here
don't.
for like since the jump, but like in the sector, because I feel like even though I was around, I won't like even now, like everything that just happened the last like 2 days with ever since. Honestly, ever since I guess KRN's live. I mean, I guess before that
See, I
because
don't even watch him. I don't watch a lot of
it's
people
up
that's
with
on here, so I don't
everything.
even know what happened over there. I
It's
don't.
so much that's happened, and I couldn't catch up because I gotta work. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to
Yeah,
cut
and
my
see, and that's
grass.
the most important thing. You work. That's the most
Mhm.
important thing, and that's one thing that a lot of people on here will try to take from you because they'll try to engage you so that you'll be like, "Oh, let me take a longer lunch. Let me like not get on. Let me come on. Let me take a day off." Just stay focused, which I know you will. A lot of these people are just losers and they're trash, and it is what it is. But I need to go to bed because I had a death in the family. It's not me. Everybody called that I'm dead, so I've got to do some funeral arrangements and things. Not for my immediate family, but for a distant cousin. And so I've got to, because I do have family, unlike certain people on here. I know what the right thing to do is. So I want to make sure everybody can get to my distant cousin and make sure that they can, take care of everything. So thank you so
I
much for
pray
having me over
everything goes
here.
well. I know how things can go with family arrangements and,
Yeah.
funerals and everything. So I'm, definitely praying for you. I had no idea, and I'm definitely keeping, like, I really do. I don't say cliche stuff. I really will be keeping you in my thoughts. If you ever look, I'll get me a coloring book. We could do a little. I'll join you.
I'm going to try to figure. I need you to get a PO box so I can send you a coloring book so I can have one too. We can do a color log. I don't want nothing from you. Just get a PO box so I can send you a coloring book and some crayons. So if ever you get bored or whatever, you want to go live.
It could be therapeutic
Yeah,
too. I'm very I'm an anxious person. Like, I'm ADHD. Everybody knows I'm open
it'll
about my
calm you
stuff.
down.
And my mom,
Mhm.
I definitely, I would like to. Do you sell any coloring books?
No, I'll talk to you.
Or
I'll
like a
hit you up on
coloring
Instagram.
postcard or
Yeah,
something?
I got lots of opportunities and stuff, but I don't want to share nothing over here. I
Right, right,
don't
right, right.
even
Just
like being
I'll
over here. I
email
feel
you.
dirty. I gotta wash my ass all the way down.
Well,
I
look,
don't even
wash your
like coming
ass.
over
I'm
here.
gonna email
But
you
I
because
see,
I do.
I see your ass want to be in the trenches, so I said, let me come up on here and
I
just
got look.
help you
I
out a
always
little
tell
bit.
people, I'm like, I don't be knowing where it came
I
from, where the
know,
beef
I
is. I
know.
let people
It's
express
okay.
themselves.
You'll be
I
okay. You'll
try to
be
be
fine.
neutral, but I look.
You'll
I
be
don't be
fine.
knowing what's going on. I don't be knowing what's.
You'll
I
be
never even
fine. You
knew
you
this
just keep
people
on going. You'll
until
be
people click
okay.
the link. But no, I
Uh-huh.
appreciate you. I appreciate you
All,
coming up and sharing. And I hope
all
you
right.
I did something, but just for the being on the panel, and I really am gonna be
Oh,
praying for your family and everything. I appreciate you
thank
coming
you.
up. I'm sorry by everything erupting. When I see people, I don't never know if they got an issue with the person. I just
It's
find
okay.
out when they
It's
start talking.
but
So
see, you know who comes up? The people that really thirsty, that ain't got shit else going on in life. Nobody else came up but this little bitch. Really, and I ain't got no problem with that little bitch. I really don't. I actually find him kind of funny sometimes, but I don't know him
oh
enough to do
Lord.
anything. But
Well,
it's all
hopefully.
good. All right, let me go because I don't like to repeat myself, unlike Wilson. All right, night night, baby.
You have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for coming up, and
Okay.
definitely sending condolences to your family.
All right, you're welcome.
Have a good one.
Okay, thank you so much. Bye bye.
You're welcome. Bye bye. Thank y'all so much for coming up. Every time I come off Uncle Sim's porch and step in these YouTube streets, I have missed Uncle Sim. I caught on his replay and everything. And yes, I'm learning about things as we go, and definitely shout out to viewers of people coming up, some tea I didn't know about, and some more stuff I'm curious about. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all of that. Also, shout out to Sparkles coming up. Happy birthday to you. You know what I'm saying? I always look, y'all grown up. Look, if somebody told me what to say about Jay Wilson, I wouldn't be having it, baby. I still be saying it. So I can't, you know what I'm saying? I always say I don't speak on nothing I don't know the whole story on. So I let y'all, you know what I'm saying? Everybody grow on, let y'all fight y'all battles. I won't ever bash you one way or the other, you know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody did nothing to me. But I do apologize for any things that I don't know about. You know what I'm saying? It does get a little crazy sometimes, but this is definitely an open forum type of place. So you can express yourself how you feel. I wish Jay Wilson had clicked the link. You know what I'm saying? I throw him a little sign to click the link and stop being a what's the name? A pussy ass bitch. I can't say it like that. I'm not from there. But here goes this other thing where he says well, this is when Tommy tried to go up and talk to him about apologizing. Then I want to talk to y'all about two places. Somerville, South Carolina. I think that's where Vivian is from. And what was the other place? I think Dallas is the other place. But I'll show you what I'm talking about. It's a food related situation. But I need to know if somebody could, well, I'll try to get in touch with Vivian. I want to know if she ever been to this place. But we going to just watch his reaction when somebody did try to tell him they were wrong, which is backfired since, and tried to say that they apologized to me which is also on my page because he came up on my link. And look at this motherfucker's reaction. The person that does not care, the person that does not tell people where to go, that has no opinion, that doesn't watch anybody, that has no feelings about it, all of it. Listen to his reaction when Tommy came up and told him about how he apologized to me.
Been played. Y'all don't know how to play. Y'all, you, like I said, you apologizing to somebody who already done told you and done cussed you out. And so my thing is, so you go right over there and apologize. But again, the semantics and the optics look like you was trying to get in. But why even do that? But anyway, Tommy, it is what it is. I really don't care. Y'all do what y'all want to do. It is what it is.
But my thing of the matter, they try to put it all up on me like I'm the one. None of them is trustworthy. None of them is trustworthy.
But you went over there though. And my thing is this, why even apologize? If the person that did this to you, why apologize? Did she apologize for talking about you? And then I heard she was saying that you was trying to come up 8 times. So the folk she was making a light of you while you was trying to come back up on the platform, and she was telling folk, and then she was giving Brian money. So she done played you. You done been played. Y'all don't know how to play. She done played you. Now, Tommy, you done got your job. We up here celebrating you. Why go back over there? You got something. Why go back? But because you trying to make an excuse that you talked on her clothes and you want to apologize, that's bullshit. That is bullshit. Because she talked about you like a dog too. Did she apologize and try to click on your link? It's bullshit. So
I don't know if she talked about me like a dog because I read about it. I don't go there just sit over there.
You see how mad he got? Because his stuff was being unraveled. You see how he crashed out over and throw a tantrum, but he's not bothering anybody? Please. You are absolutely pressed. You are absolutely just overwhelmed by the fact that anybody would go against you. And it's whatever. But I'm going to switch gears real quick because we're about to get off soon because it's 3 in the morning and I definitely have to work in the morning, even though I have insomnia, so it's fine. Exactly. What pastor would not encourage forgiveness? Of course he wouldn't. Of course he wouldn't, because it didn't fall into this whole thing that was even a lie in the first place, which he's still talking about to this day as though it's not a lie. Like, it's a lie, dog. Let it go. Find a new lie at the very least. You know what I'm saying? But I want to ask, is anybody in the area of South Carolina? Let me see if I actually put it up in here. There is a place in Summerville, South Carolina, where I'm like, I gotta know. Now, this is a little intermission before we get off, because I have one more thing to share about the topic at hand before we get off. But this is, and make sure if y'all didn't catch the tiers at the beginning, make sure y'all red ball back when I covered the tiers of Jay Wilson's memberships that go all the way up to like $129 or $139.99, and all of the things that he's promised. He's done none of them, and I don't know how long he's had these memberships, but it's ridiculous. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull up this video first. Now, this is a woman, and I'm going to show you after this what her following view is now. This wasn't long ago. I want to say maybe a month or so ago. This guy that does YouTube videos, and he goes and he eats at, or he orders food from Facebook Marketplace. I've never done it. If you've done it, let me know. It's not something I necessarily trust without no health inspection, you know what I'm saying? But he ordered the food from the lady. She's in Summerville, South Carolina. When I tell you she is up, I think this thing has like 3.3 million views. But just check this shit out. Like, I want to go to Summerville and get this. So if anybody is near Summerville, South Carolina, let me know if you've seen this video. Her name is Geechee Goddess, and what you think about the food. This is a little break in the matrix just for a second. It's only like a minute and a half, but please look at this shit and drool. I'm about to be hungry, I know.
Thank you so much. Your oysters.
Thank you.
Okay,
Let me do that.
Oh, just in case you need it, I got you a drink.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
You have a good day.
You too.
Holy shit. Today I'm eating a $200 seafood boil off of Facebook Marketplace. This has to be the craziest thing I gotten off of Facebook so far. We have a homemade Arnold Palmer. It tastes like summer. We have oysters. First bite for you. I'm gonna need to scoop this out. These oysters are phenomenal. Looks like they're covered in bacon, cheese, chives. I'm 1,000,000% coming back just for the oysters. The crust on top is so seasoned. Like, look at that. We have the lobster tail. I don't even know what to say. I'm literally in heaven. We have an egg, a potato.
Why do he be eating the eggs?
We have shrimp. We have sausage. We have these massive snow crab legs. Look at the seasoning on it. I'm about to go to town. Oh, I got it.
Would y'all eat a plate from Facebook Marketplace? It's
okay, this is the best crab I've ever had.
It looks good.
Her seasoning's on another level. She included broccoli. She included some corn. That was the best seafood boil I've ever had. I'd give it a 10 out of 10. The seasoning on the oysters, the snow crabs, everything was just so good. Also, I want to thank you guys. I just hit 1 million on TikTok. Shout out to you guys. And shout out to the chef. She did amazing. Make sure you guys go.
Now, this is when he did the video, right? Now, first of all, you can't tell me that joint ain't look amazing. Now, I don't know if I would trust something on Facebook Marketplace, but that looks good. So you see she was at 2,299 followers. Tell me why she is. Let me see if I already put it up in here. She got 341,000 followers now. Like, what? So definitely like follow if you can. Like, people definitely don't be all the time ready for it. But that joint was crazy to me. I was like, yo, 341,000 from that. That's wild. And the food looks amazing. So shout out to her. And I don't know if y'all been keeping up with I know y'all don't like it, but the Krishan Blueface situation. I want to do a whole separate live about that. That is crazy. Did y'all see the fight? And the woman, there was a woman trying to like break it up. Like she was trying to get Krishan off the girl because Nevaeh, the one that's pregnant, she just had her baby. What, today? I think today or either last night. But you know, he got Krishan still in the mix. And Krishan, he invited her to the baby shower. Krishan is a boxer. She could fight before she was a boxer. And she was an athlete before that. So, you know what I'm saying? She ain't nothing to play with. But then she shows up to the baby shower. Of course, the woman is pregnant. So her friend jumps in and fights for the friend, right? Oh my God, Krishan Molly. Just look up Krishan Blueface fight. She mollywopped the girl. Then I swear he kicked the girl while she was down. Then a girl tried to jump in and break it up. And he pushed that girl like she was trying to jump her when she wasn't. And then the other girl that had just got smacked on, he shoved her back towards Krishan to get beat up some more. Like, that jump was crazy. Then the lady went and had the baby. Like, what kind of mess is that? And he only want to rock with Krishan because she doing something now. She was just Yahweh. Now it's all these issues. It's just drama. I can't take it. It's interesting, though. It's interesting because there's so many people that do that in real life but claim they would never tolerate this and that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. She was smart because she got contracts and stuff now. She made sure to let her hit her first. And she looked. And then when she ducked down, she hit that floor like pow, like Donkey Kong. And then she got up and she ain't even take her jacket off yet. She ain't even warm up. And the girl was between the washer and the dryer up against the car. Pop, pop, pop. I'm talking about, I was like, help her, somebody help her. And she was trying to fight for the girl. Like, what? And Blueface loving every minute of it. I was like, this is crazy. And then the lady that gave birth now. So now she didn't give birth, but also at the same time, she did the same thing when Jada was pregnant, his first baby mama. Well, he's got 2 kids with her. You know what I'm saying? You did the same shit. And now you mad because you rocking with a dude that's willing to let this happen to you. And he don't even care. He said, you lucky I'm coming to your baby shower. He told her, this your first baby shower you ever had. And this your second child. He said you a regular bitch on the way to the baby shower. And y'all, that's some old ride or live shit. Just tolerating somebody talking to you crazy, and you ain't even got the gall to stand up for yourself. Where they do that at? For a motherfucker that face look like a Chipotle bag. My goodness gracious. Anyway, so definitely y'all let me know about them crab legs. And just as a reminder that this person right here, he is always gonna hit you with a word salad. He's always gonna hit you with a lie. We can go through this all the way, but definitely make sure y'all pause and look at this when he lies about his education and his occupation. And the craziest part about, they leave out gaps in employment, dropped out classes, just like we watched tonight. So right ball back, we watched his conversation about all the places he left. You know what I'm saying? He got more, schools he went to than like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. You went to at least 8 or 9 schools. 8, 9, 10, 11 schools. And you got the nerve to be out here giving advice and writing books, and then you call college a trap in your pamphlet. Why? Because you were lazy, just like you are today, which is why you've never worked in any of those fields that you got all those degrees and certificates in. What are you doing in any of those fields? Nothing. Nothing at all. You're just looking for more certificates and programs to join. So hopefully one day you can get somewhere with your life. And you think that you bothering me, or you talking shit about me make me feel any less than, or you gonna trick me out of what the fuck I got going on when it comes to you. It's not happening. Because it ain't got nothing to do with what you say. It's what the fuck I say. You want to run around here and tell everybody else what it is according to you and your entitlement. I'm telling you what it is. So pull up. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? What did you talk about? I shake the money. I never camped up on T-Bo's head. I don't believe. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, like nobody is gonna sit up here and deal with that. Like that is crazy. This is real life. We got real shit going on. We got wars going on. We got people doing all kind of crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? And he gets to run everything. And when we could reach out and touch something that we see is crooked, that we see is lying, that we see is manipulative, that we see is mistreatment, that we see is scamming, that we see is disingenuous, that's all these things. And we don't call it out just because it's close enough to touch it. I'm going to call it out. It ain't got to do with me. If I hear it sound off, I'm calling it out. You are my beat. He keeps saying people obsessed and they press and stuff. In journalism, since he knows so much about it and wants to report the news, it's called a beat. He's my beat. He is my topic. He is my subject. It's like somebody that like only follow the Kardashians or something. You think those people are running around getting 911 threat calls and all that stuff? No. You decided you wanted to be popular. You want to be popular. Now you popular, okay? And we're going to talk about it. If you got a problem with what I'm doing or saying, then don't say the bullshit out your mouth. It's you. It's not me. You the one worked up. You the one pressed. You the one trying to call some shit what it ain't. I'm telling you the real. I ain't never lied about shit on here. So people could choose to believe what they want or don't, but that's fine. I love a weeding out process, baby. But you ain't shaking shit over here. And I'm here till you gone. Or till I'm tired. Or till I'm too busy. And then I'll have a whole collection of volumes to come check you about after that shit. Because I ain't even touched half the shit. I ain't even got to. It ain't enough hours in the day. I got other shit to do. Anyway, but y'all read up on this. This is what happens. He gets gaslighting, defensive gaslighting. He's questioned or caught. He reacts with anger, blame shifting, counter accusations rather than owning the truth. You know what I'm saying? Impression man, embellish jobs, titles, claim degrees for prestigious schools, take credit for projects you didn't do. You are all of the things listed here. And you think you scary on top of all of that? Baby, please. Baby, please. Anyway, y'all, I am going to pull back. I know tomorrow's going to be another day where I can expect to hear lots of quotes, lots of references, lots of defense, lots of projection from what he's heard tonight. Hey, Jay Wilson. Hey, Jay Wilson. What's up? What's up, ugly? What up, little bitch? You know what I'm saying? So y'all just make sure that y'all, if you don't tune in there, I will definitely catch it at some point. Even if I don't catch it in the morning, I'll definitely catch it enough to talk about it. And then people can keep saying I'm crazy and all these other things. Okay. Y'all make sure y'all tell him he's crazy when he's reporting on Trump or these actors or these deaths that never happened. Y'all make sure y'all check him, because his problem is he don't research. I do. His problem is he don't fact check. I do. But anyway, I thank y'all so much for being here. I got some really wonderful announcements coming up. Oh yeah, you did? Oh yeah, exactly. Did you hear it? Did you hear how he like take the person out, the other person out of it? That was crazy. That is literally the definition of why Black people get shot and killed. And he gonna threaten me a week and a half ago and say he's gonna get the authorities involved because he's in fear for his life and he doesn't know what I'm capable of. And what? And you calling the people and they're laughing at you because you sit up there acting like somebody did you wrong when you decided to have you were a public figure. You want to be an actor, a comedian, all this stuff. That's what come with it. You didn't hear Cat Williams talking about all those other people in the industry when he went on Shannon Sharp? You don't hear Shannon Sharp get picked apart when he has a discrepancy, or any other person? Jonathan Majors, anybody? Look at Justice Smollett. The same people you get on here and you talk about when you report it. The only difference is it's you. And you think I'm supposed to be shook? I went to school for this shit. I do this shit to this day, to different capacities, all kind of shit. It's a renaissance over here. And I'm still building. I'm still doing stuff. I'm still elevating. I still don't look down on anybody because every shit, I didn't even have to go to college, honestly, to do what I did. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? People got to be honed, embraced, guided, like supported, encouraged. You're none of those things. You are a trap. You are the poison of people's growth. You are the thing. You are a setback because you don't want to see anybody move further. You don't want to see anybody grow. If it ain't mentally, tormenting people, you do it with your elitism. You do it with your gaslighting. You're going to hold people back one way or the other. You're dedicated to that. That's the only thing you're good at, is lying and twisting and fabricating and manipulating and pretending. A miserable life you've led for 56 fucking years and got the nerve to talk about any motherfucker on here doing they shit and being real about it. Whatever the fuck it is. You talk about people being drunk, but you the motherfucker telling us it's coffee when you've been drinking all night. Like somebody sitting around drinking coffee at midnight in the morning, 2 in the morning. You the gross weirdo. You the one chasing behind all these people crying about them not clicking a link when you every other day say they can't come over there. You banned half the people you listed. You've been told it was a lie and you still running around thinking it's okay and then come and then say you don't talk about people. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Long as you talking, I'm talking, bitch. You gonna talk about me? At least I'm talking about you and I can direct it. I ain't got no respect for no motherfucker like that. Oh, yeah, he was so pissed when Vivian got the Cash App. He was so pissed, just like he was pissed when Brian talked about being off of blood pressure medication. He is so, like, obsessed with being the only person that has any sort of attention on him. I wanted to see if I had it because I thought I had the Cash App clip. Maybe I didn't. Where is it? I thought I had it. Oh my gosh. Wait, it has to be. Okay. Hold on. No, I think this is from that one. I be having to delete stuff because dang, it's definitely on my page. I don't have it on here though, but it is because I don't think this is the one. Oh, maybe it is. Hold on. Maybe this is it that you're referring to. Let me see.
So my thing is, and see, this is where I tell people.
My thing is this: if you want to see what's going on, that's not begging. That's just saying if you didn't do it, then you wouldn't see it. And I
Coffee
guess
Bean
people felt it
said
was
y'all had a
important.
promotion.
Okay, that's what it was. Bill, don't do me like that.
But Jay,
Don't do me
listen,
like
I
that.
wasn't doing you.
Even play like that.
No.
You
What
don't
I
even play like that.
no, it wasn't even playing. What I was explaining.
Paying for XYZ. So, like I said, if people want y'all to have certain things, then they should pay for the damn shit. If not, if that's not what you want to do, then chill out and don't worry about it. Good, so we can set up and do.
They're addicted because people are enabling the addiction. If you continue to enable people to drink alcohol and they're alcoholic or get crack because they crack addict, then you're enabling the behavior. So what do you do when people are getting that? What do you do? I mean, you just make sure you're not enabling the behavior. But I mean, if people want to enable that behavior, they're going to do it. So what is the solution? There is none. People are going to give what they want to give. They're going to like who they want to like. And we can't do nothing about it. No more than somebody's given to me. Like, I didn't ask for no printer, but the people did it. I didn't ask for no unfortunate, but I don't ask. You know what I'm saying? People just like, okay, for those items.
And again,
cards and the
I gotta
people
find
want
a
to
newest
see
in
it.
there.
That one big.
Had a promotion.
chill out and don't worry about it.
Others had already paid for your time.
Unfortunate, but I don't ask. You know what I'm saying? People just like, okay,
Dang, I can't
they're gonna
find
like who they want to like, and
it might be it might be in a different like clip, but I definitely have that. I just cannot find it. Ooh, I'm so mad because he definitely was so mad when she got that Cash App. I feel like I had labeled it right, but maybe I put it somewhere else. Oh my gosh, that was insane because he did not give a fuck. Somebody sent Vivian a Cash App and he was pissed. He immediately, oh yeah, thank you for the Cash App. Yeah. They sent me a Cash App. Same thing he did when it was Brian and the blood pressure. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find it another day. But I definitely appreciate y'all coming through. It's 3:22. The time always flies when we are having fun. I appreciate y'all. It has been a very interesting day. I still have a lot to catch up on, or maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just wait till somebody like recaps it, and because there's so much going on, there's no way to work and cover everything. Just like most of the time when people got that going on, they don't know what's going on with me and that raggedy ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all. Look out for some announcements. If you did watch Spartacus, please look out. I'm gonna probably do something tomorrow, if not Thursday. But go to Stars, get a free trial, watch episode 1 of Spartacus. It is so dope. I promise you I would not lead you wrong, but we are going to cover it and we're going to talk about some other stuff as well. But definitely go check that out. Thank y'all so much for coming. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Whether you in the clouds, whether you in the chat, whether you in the replay, thank you so much. Like it if you can. Subscribe if you can. But no matter what, no matter where you're coming from, I don't block nobody. Just enjoy your time. And yeah, have a wonderful night. Let me see if there's a way that I can set a dope outro. Well, it's not dope. It's just the same video as the intro. But yeah, we're gonna get it rocking. All righty. All right, thank y'all so much.